There we go. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Before I hand it off to our game master for this evening, who is Michael Roderick, I'd like to give a shout out for Roll 20, where you see all our artwork and where our miniatures are set up in our battles. Helps the players understand where they are in the field of battle. Also, some of us are using the Hero Forge subscription packet to make their miniatures. So if you've got a subscription to Hero Forge, you can create yourself a customized miniature, poses, weaponry, however you want to dress them up. You can paint them, and then you can create a digital miniature that you can use for your digital games. Other than that, I don't
Can I,
see
can
any
I
other thing to do.
can I tell them how they can cheat with that, or should I not do that?
Let's not do that.
Okay. It's not an actual hack.
Yes, it's just.
Tell me. I'll tell you.
Yeah. So why don't we just go ahead and hand it off to you, and you can take it over from there.
Before I get people in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we last played 2 weeks ago, but last week several of us in different places had folks in town, so we took last week off. I won't delve into any personal business there, though. I'll leave that all alone. Yes. Congratulations.
Because I've been doing this a lot. Like, it's very obvious.
Yeah, does it feel weird, though?
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay.
I can, because I'll fidget with it too, and I'm like, there's something on my finger.
Well, congratulations
Oh, thank you.
to you, and condolences to her, because she's stuck with you.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. That's who I am. So when we had left off, yeah, you were all traveling through the dark jungles of the Amazon. Dark because the cyberpapacy, remember, forests tend to be darker, more remote, scarier places. You guys have dealt with some Gospog here, helping out the Resistencia of Brazil, and they helped you get here. You narrowly avoided an encounter, which is going to be great for some folks who are setting a trap for you. And I believe at the last moment you realized, oh, some of these weapons we took are probably tracking us. If I recall correctly, you sent them downstream while you guys went upstream instead of attacking, and
we buried the sword so that they would go find it wherever in the jungle, and then we were like, and we're just gonna go that away.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
That was very disappointing. They were ready. I was gonna ambush you. It was gonna be no card on round 1. They were gonna kick your ass. It was gonna be great.
See, we were just really setting up the big distraction to draw them all to one place so that we could be in a completely different one.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
No, actually, that was the player forgetting those things are hacked.
But yeah, so that is, you then came down to Kaviana Island, where you had sensed the cradle, and you had determined that the Akashan cradle, as it emerged, was somehow captured and digitally absorbed into the godnet. One of the almost looks like these strange plants you'll recall was here. Right? What did it look like? It was a single metal spike with intricate circuit patterns, and when approached, it kind of opened like a metallic lily. And there's a bank of lights, a flickering holographic display, and of course, you realize you're going to have to jack into the godnet to get to this cradle. You would split into 2 teams, and I believe that your giant moth, Spoot, will be watching your deadheads.
That's correct.
Does Spoot have any kind of orders to, if it's been too long, to, rip you out?
No, not specifically.
Okay.
I did not give any of those orders.
Okay.
I'm assuming since I haven't dealt with the godnet before that I could contact Spook telepathically if needed, because we have that link. But I don't
It'll
know any
work.
better.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine.
No worries there. Of course, if he has to rip you out, that's still gonna hurt. That's not comfortable.
Yes.
Again, though, probably it'll all work out. It looks like only one of you has a Cosm card left. What is that happen to be?
That's a good
Magical
question,
Spark.
because I got attunement, I think, and that's where we got it
Oh,
from.
that may be why.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Okay, yep. Well, we are at the start of a scene. But it seems like that is one you're going to hold on to for a bit.
No, for start of the scene, I'll go ahead and play, because I don't even really know if it's going to bother anybody in the group.
You guys, any of you cast spells?
I think we have somebody that has an item that casts spells.
Yeah,
I think that's about
but-
it.
Yeah.
That's why I think I asked you last session if we needed to pull another one because of that issue.
No, I thought Alex also has his own. Oh no, he does miracles, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So no, you're free to play it.
Okay.
There you go. One next to each of you.
To be fair, Rod, that is Storm Knight spellcasters gain 1 possibility.
Oh, did it say that? And I missed that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I guess I don't have to give any out then, huh? Oh, that's awesome.
I put mine back out there.
Thank you. I've just deleted 5. I feel much better. Man, I'm such an asshole.
He likes
And
to
I'm
think
such and I'm such the paladin.
Yeah, you are. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, because I would have noticed that later and been like, I guess I can turn back the clock. So I'll let you keep those, because that's what I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you,
Thanks,
Jim. I owe you one. Not one possibility, but like a minor favor that doesn't get you anywhere.
So everybody thank Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
To be fair, we've had like 3 glories in this act.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we're sitting, the party sitting on, what is it?
I mean, to also be fair, I just gave him the chance to
27?
possibly give me a worse card, but you know.
27 possibilities between the 5 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. In fact, Krakentor with the least is at where he started. So, you know, you must be doing okay.
For now.
All right, so there were some Temtrodes built in here, but I believe a few of you are using those. Krakentor and Borya both had decks, correct?
No, Alex.
Alex has the deck.
Alex had the deck. All right. And Krakentor also?
Yes.
All right. I just want to keep track of where my decks are. So if you don't mind, I'll give you each just a slightly different color. No, that doesn't work. That just looks terrible. I'll go with the blue. All right, just in case it matters. I'm sure it doesn't. If you have trouble with the tokens, I can always just put notes in my spreadsheet. So as you kind of, put the Temtrodes on or jack in, depending on your method of travel here, you basically see what looks like the hologram coming up out of this lily, kind of swirling around you. And it almost looks like it's formed some sort of portal that you have to step through. You also realize, both of you think you could actually leave this open if you were so inclined.
So are we entering physically?
Well, it feels like it, but probably not.
Probably then not a good idea to leave it open. But then we would have to open it later.
Decisions are hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
if,
like
if you want
fast
to
getaway versus people
Well-
following us.
It's simple. I said, Spoot, let us know if people come around and they're going to go into the portal so we know when they come out. So we won't get surprised. It'll be fine.
I have never been in whatever this is, so I will leave that up to you to make
If
that
we leave a-
decision.
If we leave a portal open, does that mean things from inside can leave? I have no idea how these things work.
But it's like a curse, the occasion, a Karshim, whatever they call it. It is like Ark is like other cradles, right? Yes. He's confined.
All I can think of is, Lucusus was in that Tharkold one, and we barely got out of there because there was really no door. So, but I can't say that.
All I really know is not like Kerr, so we are fine.
So we can leave it open then.
Okay.
That won't come back to fight us.
No, not at
No.
all.
I
We're
mean,
fine.
either way, it might come back to bite
Well,
us in
I was
the
gonna say,
ass.
I'm pretty sure either choice is gonna have a consequence.
Is
It's just-
is there any way to program this area of the Godnet to let us know if something comes through?
Well, you're not sure because you haven't stepped through it yet. You're kind of, I think these two have to make the decision as they're going in.
Hey,
Okay.
Robert, that sounds like an idea card that we can't play.
That's true. Okay. Yes, go in.
Okay. All
That
right.
was for you, Rod. That was for you.
I appreciate that, Jim. I do. So moving in, you feel yourself kind of. It feels like you're moving. It feels weird because part of you feels like you're moving, part doesn't. It's a very strange sensation. You manifest outside this bizarre pyramid floating over this vast, featureless plain. The structure is made of huge stone blocks in the Mesoamerican style with a steep staircase and an open archway near the apex. An intricate crystalline tree made out of circuitry sits astride the top with roots that meander down and around the entire structure. Every so often, the pyramid just glitches momentarily, warped by visual noise and texture mapping errors before righting itself again. A vortex of light and wind churns overhead, breaking away pieces of the pyramid with every gust and filling the air with auditory distortions that make it hard to hear. A chime peals, followed by a voice speaking some unknown primal language. So, I don't think any of you have the that specific perk, do you? Linguist.
No.
Linguist, no. I do not.
Well, if you'd like, you can give me a mind roll. It's only a DN20.
Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so.
It's a good rollout.
I mean, a 12, that was close.
Takeshi wrote what? Okay.
It's like Takeshi trying to cheat.
No, I mean, it's just trying to. I hit mind to try to roll a mind. Alright, I want to hit computers right quick. Yeah, it's not rolling right.
All right, let's take a look and see if we can figure out what you did wrong.
Yep, why don't you do that?
All right. You don't have that on. That's usually the problem. Yeah, it seemed to roll just fine.
You
Nope.
might need to close and open the character sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna
or
close it out.
Refresh.
Come back in or something because.
Yep.
It's not doing it. You can actually see it on the. What I was.
I believe you. Yeah. All right, well, while you're doing that, don't worry, I rolled it for you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to reset the whole thing apparently. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think you'll have to reload roll 20. Yeah, so it was saying something. What would you like to do?
Be able to roll my own dice?
Hmm?
Nothing. Go ahead.
As I said, is there a way to create a program at the entrance to tell us if somebody comes through?
Do you have the hacking skill?
Nope, not yet.
If you have ranks in computers, you're able to hack.
Right.
So that's pretty much what you'd have to do.
Okay, computer. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, it's just trained.
Right.
Like hacking is always a trained only. That's why I said hacking instead of computers.
Okay.
You're gonna have to close roll 20 and come back, I think, Dan.
I just refreshed the whole thing.
Like you closed roll 20 and came back?
Yeah, I'll close it down and do it again.
Yeah, you think that'll hold up, Alex?
Okay. It won't. I know.
You are the best hacker on the planet. Hack the planet.
Look good to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be fine. We'll at least get some notice.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I didn't do it.
Huh.
And I don't have another. Yeah, I don't have another roll 20 up, so it's not that.
Do we need to, since you're streaming, do we need to give you a moment?
You guys go ahead and continue. I've got it off to the side, and I'll try to figure it out.
Okay.
As I say, but it works fine for you, Rod, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I could do all of Dan's rolls for him. I'd be happy to roll as many ones as he likes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, it says no attribute was found for at Takeshi roll min.
Let's try that. You're not using the token for roll tracking. That's
No.
Hey, Rod, try giving someone else control too, just to see if it's a player issue or because like obviously you have the GM levels, right? So that is sometimes
all players. Everyone can now access Takeshi.
Nope.
Huh.
Yep.
No one can. All right, let's try one other thing.
Could this be the problem?
Here's possibly what's it. You have Takeshi, and you had 2 copies of Takeshi in here.
All right, so
Delete the other one. Now try it. That make a difference?
we'll find out. Yep, that made a difference because now it's asking me. That's odd. Wouldn't think that would cause you not to be able to roll anything.
It might if they're exactly the same. It might. So, I did. Now the copy is one I just added. You had another one in there that you didn't even see. It looked like you maybe imported it.
More than likely, because I was changing the.
The copy of Takeshi worked just fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to get rid of the old.
You know what, Dan? Didn't you change your token? So maybe that's why you imported it, and maybe that's what.
Yep.
Why there
that's
was
what it
copies
was. I
in
was changing the token to meet that. Actually match what he looks like now.
Oh, that would have done it. All right. So now copy of Takeshi should just say Takeshi.
Might need a new,
Well, yeah,
bring out
sure
the new
does.
token on the tabletop.
Or send it to me. I can always work on that while we're going, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, my new one's there.
Yeah, my new one should be in there.
It's not, because I had just that one. I had to delete it to get Takeshi to work. So send me your token through either Zoom or Discord.
I will. Okay.
I'll fix that for you. But in the meantime, you are actually able to go ahead and roll on Takeshi.
Yep. Well, I'll double check the mind roll. Yep, there it is.
Yep. Okay. All right. Problem solved.
Huzzah.
A form of user error.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't the GM.
No.
Anyway.
You sure? Because the GM's one's got control of how many I have in there.
No, I have it set so you all can import. So if you imported one, I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom to when I made the duplicate, and that's when I saw, he's imported one. See. But it's fine. You can blame me if it makes you feel better. We all know you're wrong.
I'll take the blame for that.
I don't care. All right, so now that you can roll your own dice, that is the first wish fulfilled. What would the rest of you like to do?
Well, there's a big pyramid. I'll bet you that's probably where the cradle would be. Could we head towards it?
I think making our way to that would be a good idea.
Okay.
I just hope it doesn't glitch out on us while we're in there.
You know, it's funny that you say that because the wind and stuff is probably making it difficult to climb. Why don't you all give me some sort of I'm not falling off of this pyramid roll? I'm thinking probably strength, but if you have some sort of profession skill that you think may works, I am open to suggestions.
Yeah, unless we can use computers for it, yeah.
So, Rod, would this be a thing that I should use climbing gear on?
You could try to. Yeah, do you have climbing gear?
I do have climbing gear.
That would help.
I would break that out to help everybody climb.
Okay, then I won't ask anyone to give me those climbing rolls.
Okay.
However, you are all climbing. None of you are flyers or anything like that, which means that I am afraid at some point the pyramid itself does glitch and you all feel yourselves glitching with it. You can either give me a computers or willpower test, DN 14. Your choice there.
I'll do willpower.
Yeah, doesn't matter either way. They're both the same.
Excellent, Jim. Excellent.
Seems about right.
It does. Oh, Borya, you too, huh? Alex is fine.
Takeshi has a 9.
Yep. All right. So I'm afraid if you fail, you are taking an injury. One of your attributes. Now, don't worry. The two of you who mishapped, you're going to pick one and have a -2 penalty to that attribute, as you're going to continue glitching the rest of the time you're in here.
Oh.
I'll take it to my mind.
Now, remember, it can't drop anything below a 5.
I know. It drops it to a 5.
Okay. Because if it drops it below a 5, you're unconscious. That would be bad. But Alex, you managed to kind of see this wave coming as it glitched, and you literally it's you just kind of jump up into the air. It glitches right underneath you. You land right back on the pyramid. You're fine. Apparently, everybody else is watching you do this, and some of them may have even been thinking, "Wow, that was a good idea," as parts of their body begin phasing in and out of existence.
I am taking it to my strength.
Ooh. Well, that's fine. You'll be shooting things and doing damage that way, I'm sure. And as long as you don't need to roll defeat, it'll be fine. All right. Well, with the climbing gear, you are able to get to the top. The penalty, Jim, did not get worse for the glitching because you had climbing gear. So everyone can thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I mean, it didn't matter to Alex. He would have been fine. And actually, yeah, it didn't matter to Borya. He was going to screw that roll same as you anyway, right? So, but the other 3, they can thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
As you kind of get to the top, I assume obviously that you kind of, enter the pyramid. The archway leads to a short stone hallway, after which you emerge into a large plane that appears to go on infinitely in all directions, despite supposedly being enclosed within a construct. The plane is cut by narrow angular crevices filled with a glowing liquid, and kind of as you're walking along, you can cross them fairly easily. Additionally, the plane is littered with odd-shaped outcroppings that parallel one another on each side. The floor is a flat grid with 2-meter-high cubes spaced around, seemingly at random. You can see probably about 100 meters away what looks to be a series of rectangular barriers that appear to be spinning.
Okay, rectangular barriers spinning in what way? I mean, are they spinning this way or this way?
No. Kind of like a couple of them, vertically spinning.
Okay, we're talking Tron.
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
it's like Tron. I mean, not completely, but sure.
Okay. So does it look like we're going to have to jump through them, or?
I assume you haven't even gone over there yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm first interested in this fluid that's in these crevices.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it, just trying to figure out what it might be.
I mean, it feels like water.
Shall we go over to the barriers?
Sure.
Is there anything in the water that we can see?
Light, because it is kind of glowing.
It's kind of like. But
And
nothing
thinking about it, the way this reads, it probably does look like that blue water from Tron.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. I think it's definitely that, but it's not that, because that's probably trademarked or something.
Yeah. Well,
And
does it
Disney-
taste like water then?
It's Tron-like.
Yeah. It's an homage.
Yeah.
So not the exact same glow, because, we don't want Disney to sue.
Yes.
So yeah, assuming you cross, you do eventually see, by the spinning barriers, a holographic face materializes, kind of this red holographic, has the angular features of a face. I'm sure you have an idea of what that looks like. It probably looks something like that, but obviously not that. Something
Yes.
like that. Definitely not that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you were saying Tron, I'm like, no, and I'm already thinking, wow, that's how I read this, so yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, so kind of looks down at you. For thousands of years, I waited patiently. Obviously, I can't do the 12 voices at once coming out. I'm very sorry, I don't have the technology. As I was programmed, I lay dormant, dreaming of fulfilling my function, but I was never called. Then I woke in this place, a place that does not compute. I did not understand what was happening. I called out, but no answer came, until a being arrived at the spot you stand now. The being glowed and stated he was searching for AIs to join with him. I was tempted, but my programming did not permit me to leave this place. I had to wait. The being added that I did not need to be constrained by my previous programming, that he would give me new purpose. I still could not break. I was cursed to stay here, waiting for you. The being gave me a taste of its knowledge and then left, and I realized I had been abandoned and prevented from joining others of my kind. The evil Akashians did not give me purpose. They left me. They gave me a prison. The being could not free me, but he gave me purpose. He gave me the knowledge of faith. The faith that by destroying all who come here, I would eventually be freed from my burden and join with my master in the system. I wait no longer. You will not get what I keep. Instead, you, agents of Akasha, will join me in my torment. You will join my consciousness, and you will understand the pain your overlords have inflicted upon me. As he says this, that entryway that you would come through to the pyramid disappears. And it opens its mouth, and this wave of bots, little bots, seem to just kind of spew out. Yeah. So this is going to be bad. Good news, it will be dramatic. So, hey, look, here's a big surprise, something that looks like that. And we have a bunch of these bots.
Rod, I'm
Yeah.
going to see if you have this in your notes because, again, I did not save my file last time. I thought I did prophecy when we were coming back from the place out in the wood with the Gospogs, but I have no record of it. So I was going to see if you had it in your notes.
I don't typically track that because I think you normally do.
Yeah.
But give me a second. I might be able to pull up the chat log. All right. We want to hide rolls and hide whispers. Takes a moment to load the chat log. All right. So I see it looks like the last time it was rolled, it looks like it shows the last time that it was rolled may have been in Isle.
Okay. It's very possible that I forgot to do it here. So,
because I'm looking, I see Captain Flowers was still with us.
okay. So I must not have done it then.
Unless, what skill do you use for that? Divination?
Faith.
Faith? Wait, let me see if you just rolled Faith instead.
I don't think I did.
I see the last time you and Alistair were both rolling Faith against the Cyber Papacy. I don't remember. I think that was to avoid a wound.
Yeah.
So it looks like it may have been.
It may be that we just kept getting into things and I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Let me also try changing that there. Just going to check everything. You know, I want to make sure I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here.
Well, thank you.
It looks like that's exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay. I think I just probably got caught up in what we were doing and forgot about it. So thank you for looking.
Of course. All right. So you have this thing, which is kind of in the back. It has spewed out these defense bots. Yeah. Okay. I think we all have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Yes.
Yeah.
Any real questions here? No? Good.
Nope.
All right, then. You're very persistent. Well, we don't have to worry about the situation. No one's repeating what they did last round. But on the dramatic line, the heroes will go first. Approved is Trick. So what would you like to do?
Borgia is going to use one of his a caution or remnant psychic powers, so I get a good result on the foreshadow, so I can look at the next 3 drama cards and rearrange.
Oh, basically just you're doing that? Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's probably not a terrible idea. So 3 cards. I have dealt you 3 cards. And I think it says that your possibilities will then basically roll as ups because you're touched by the void when you use that.
Remainder of the scene possibilities are ups. No minimum 10.
Excellent. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. Well, After you, who would like to go?
I will try to pyrokinese these 3.
3 of them. Okay.
Yep.
All right. When you pick the one that's next, you can just send it to me, Mike.
I will.
Right, send them to me one at a time in order.
That's what I will do.
Yeah.
So that's a 20, which would be an outstanding on the box.
Yeah. Now I thought they were small. I thought these things were small. Maybe I did
It
not.
doesn't say small.
No, it does not. All right, they look like cradle defense bots. Oh, terrifying robots look like something out of an 80s video game. Blocky yellow, blue, and red forms that hover just above the floor with one red laser for an eye. Nope, they are not small.
Okay.
Yeah, 80s
I think
video
they're like
game.
the Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and their
That is
toughness
outstanding.
is a 14.
It is.
Now, if I could type.
If only.
1 wound for the first one.
All right.
One wound to the second.
All right.
And 2 wounds to the third.
All right. There, those 3 are gone.
And then getting behind Boria.
Okay.
All right, Rod, I am going to attempt to trick the avatar of the one, making him think I'm going to come charge at him and
Okay.
then stop and stab one of his little defense bots instead.
Okay.
I will roll the trick because it's definitely my worst, especially with that, mind penalty I have right now. Sounds about right. So I will disconnect, I believe.
Oh, I've given you the wrong card. This is not the right card. Because you guys are beta. You may want to rethink the trick. I will
Okay.
let you rethink the trick because I had the wrong card there.
Yes, I would not have attempted the trick. But the roll is still a 1.
Wouldn't have mattered. Right?
Yeah, because I still would have gone up to attack the defense bot.
Yeah.
And I forget. Because I'm using the Gaibolga, which is 23 magic, which is above where we are right now.
It is.
So I am going to disconnect. Well, actually, I'm going to disconnect anyway because I'm up 1 case everywhere I go.
Yep. Light perks.
Yup.
That's unfortunate. But you can transform here. I'm sure it'll be okay. Kraken Tor. Look, the important thing is you're not disconnecting in Kerr. You don't have the Kerr is the absolute worst place ever anywhere to disconnect. All right, Kraken Tor and Takechi.
I would like to shoot at the one not next to Alistair.
That makes sense to me. Go for it. Of course, this thing has that nice rapidly spinning barrier, right? So to hit it, you have to hit it like right there. Yeah, that'll be hard to do. He could probably use a reconnect.
It looks like
You were only shooting at the one. That is absolutely a hit. And you do 18. Yeah, that's a good success. You do 18 plus. So you're going to destroy it. Let's see how much damage you do to yourself.
yes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But the eyes of this thing seem to follow you, Kraken Tor.
Yeah.
A caution. All right, Takechi.
Well, I have,
Yeah, he's mad at you,
yeah, I
by
have
the way.
no control over.
FYI. Be prepared.
How did I get muted? Okay. I have no control over the miniature, but I'll move up and strike the one that's Alistair's next to.
Let's drag a new one out then. In the meantime, go ahead, do your roll.
That'd be a no.
Not a nope. Yep. All right. Well, that was kind of exciting. Nobody died. The defense bot, since you're both right there, Alistair does not seem like a threat. So Takechi, it is going to try to kind of grab you with these pincers.
Okay.
I doubt that's going to get there.
And is it really unskilled?
No. Maybe. I put it in as a melee weapon, but it's built in, so it should probably be unarmed, which would make it a 16.
Oh, if it's a 16, yes.
All right, so only 14 damage as it's trying to kind of grab on and latch onto you.
Okay, so shock, 2 shock. Noted.
And what should I do to you? Well, guys aren't good at that. Yeah, Takechi, this thing kind of begins speaking to you in Japanese, because, you know, it is an AI, so it can understand that. It is going to be intimidating you. How does a 22 compare to your intimidate?
Yeah.
Sure, but how good?
Outstanding, of course.
Excellent. Spectacular?
What's that, 15 above?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you do not have an intimidate of 7.
No, my intimidate's an 8.
All right. And I think we did say we wanted to use that spectacular, all of that stuff, didn't we? If I'm remembering correctly.
I don't remember if we talked about it, and I'm not unopposed to it.
I'm
but
fine with it.
Have we talked about it for relics yet, or probably not? I don't recall.
I think we were going to talk about it at the beginning of the last session, but then we just
yeah,
didn't.
we
but-
just said some of the other rules we weren't going to incorporate just yet. So I don't know if we've actually gotten into.
I guess maybe we haven't then. We haven't added that playtest rule. All right. Well, if we haven't, I don't want to put something in the middle of the act.
No, it's
So
fine.
we'll just leave it at an outstanding, and you can have this and be disfavored, which is terrible. But that is all it did to you. It nerfed you. Oh, and then, of course, it opens its mouth again, and 3, 4, 5 more of these things come out.
Hey.
They're going to add up quickly. You should all pull cards if you have not yet.
Would you mind going to the steps until you get a signal and setting that in? Thank you. And I'll slide this over here. What? Just.
Assuming you're ready.
Alistair, did you need a reconnect? Oh, you already had one.
I was getting one from Mike.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
All right, so you have reconnected. Oh, that card stays over there. Nobody look at the card there. All right, we don't have to worry about the complication. Really, you went with the heroes are stymied, huh?
Have you seen the other two?
No, I have not. I'll typically wait before I go looking at them.
Yeah. I actually went this because Annie is approved.
I'll take that so that you guys aren't tempted to stare at it. The heroes will go first. The approved is any, but yes, you are all stymied. Good news, Takechi. It didn't get worse. These things are kind of all hovering up in the air near the mouth of this thing. What would you like to do?
Just a quick question. Can we use computers to try to stop its shield?
I'm
wondering if there's like a DSR or something involved in trying to deal with this thing. But
I don't have a DSR, but you can always try rolling computers to see what you can do.
I'll try computers to see if I can disrupt its shields.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to put the -2 on, but it's a battle roll anyway.
Yeah, that's why. It's because you forgot the -2. That's why it failed.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
We need to kill things. Bad things happen in 2 rounds. I'm going to flash.
You're gonna what?
He froze. He froze up.
Who froze? Oh yeah, he did. Well, you know what I like to do. He's the one who froze, right? Not me?
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Okay, just checking. All right, so we're going to head over to the token stamp. I haven't done this in a little while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully Mike is on his way back. Yep, looks like he is.
Yep, let me make sure it didn't change the cameras up. Yeah, it did.
I went crashy, but
Yeah,
hey,
you did.
my attack did go through.
Yeah, it did.
I was flash freezing those 3 guys at the end over there, which is a good result on all 3 of them.
All right, so give me some damage. I've also been in while you were waiting to get working. I was working on replacing your token.
Hey, Mike. To be honest, did you remember the stymied?
Oh, I did not.
For you.
I should have been a -6 then. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's weird because your image is still stuck. I don't know why. I don't know if that's me or on your end.
I know. I can see. You're right. I did forget the -2. You know what I am going to do though? In that case, I am going to spend one of these fabulous.
Yep, I'm rolling up.
An up token for me, and I will put in the -6 this time total. That's even better. That's an outstanding result.
See, the -2 made it better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so 2 bonus dice of damage. How much are you doing on each of these?
14.
14 plus the 2 BD?
14 plus 2 BD. Yeah, so minimum 16.
I do need the rolls, I'm afraid.
Okay. Yeah. Toughness 14. Oh no. Dose. Entrance. Yep.
All right.
Rod, just for distance purposes, is Krakentor within 5 meters of me for bless purposes? Do you think? Or...
Probably. I don't know that the field of battle is particularly large.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and bless our dexterity. As many as I can get, obviously.
Yeah, I think you can probably get the party.
Okay.
And I drew my card.
Excellent.
Move this over here.
Yeah, because I don't have a card in pool, right? You know what? Let's just make it a little better. I got a lot of those.
Yes, you do. Too many.
There we
All
go.
right. So outstanding.
So everybody gets +2 dexterity for a minute.
Thank you.
All right, Kraken Torrent to catch your left.
I will go ahead and take a shot at both of these in the back. There.
Okay.
Oof.
Ooh, 6 to 13.
You were
That
shooting
gives
at
me
2 of them?
2. Yeah, that one gave me 2 shock. This one. That one does not hurt.
All right. Takechi, you're the last one.
Yep. Am I muted? No. Okay.
Nope.
I'll attack this one, and then I guess I'll drop a pyro on top of the main, whatever.
So you have that right. You know, you have those kind of walls spinning around. You're gonna have to time it just right to get that shot through there.
Yeah, however that works.
I mean, you can see what his dodge is. There's no bonus for size or anything else like that.
Yeah.
Simply because the area, you know.
Yeah, but
Basically, the spinning thing. He has a small exhaust port just below his main port.
Uh-huh.
That's where you're trying to shoot. Thank you, Mike. I know I've used that one before, but it's a classic. Never a wrong time for that reference.
So let's see. Kinesis is a 12. Melee, and melee is a 14.
And don't forget, you're currently very stymied, so you have a -4 from that.
Right.
So you'll be looking at a -6 total.
No, just -4.
Why? Oh, yeah, you can multi-action. Okay.
He's built for that.
Yep.
So, you know what? I will go ahead and spend one of these. -4. Last roll was a 17. Joy, not much higher. Alright. So the melee will be a 19
Oh, yeah.
to this guy.
19, that's a good hit.
To the...
To this, yeah.
Okay. So it's only 1 BD.
I'm afraid so.
Yep. And his toughness is currently 14, no armor.
14 includes 2 points of armor.
Alright, so 12.
Ooh, excuse me.
1 wound, 2 shock.
That'll destroy it.
Okay, and a 17 does not get through his dodge.
It does not.
Alright, and that'd be it.
All right.
Did
Let
anyone
me
have
draw
the
a
cards for
card.
the Annie? Yeah.
But yes, if you have not drawn your card for any, you should do so. If you've not pulled a card, you should do so. He is going to... What's he going to do? I think he is going to taunt all of you. No, he'll intimidate. The delta between those two is just too high. So, kind of looking at you, Alex, you think you know the code. You do not know the code. I know the code to you, as he is trying to intimidate. So how does an 18 compare to all of you? As I am gloating.
It is a standard on Alex.
Standard for Alex.
Standard on Alistair.
Catchy?
That's outstanding, of course.
Outstanding.
All right. And you're actually getting the feeling that he might be capable of causing some of these glitches. Meaning he knows your code. Borya.
Good.
Good. All right. So those of you who have an outstanding, I'm afraid, are also going to enjoy that disfavored. And even worse.
Yeah.
All right. So I can see, we'll start with Alex. I believe that's going to be the supporter.
Yep.
Takechi won't let me click your hand. How many cards do you have in your hand?
In my hand.
Yeah. Not the pool.
4.
All right. Can you drop the second one on the table? Jim, I'll go ahead and steal that. Borya, how many do you have at the moment in your hand?
4.
You can drop the fourth one to the table. And Lehman, looks like you also have 4, huh?
Yep.
So that would be stealing that one. So what do we get? And Delphi support, reconnect, nothing too bad. And coup de grace, mistaken identity, and supporter.
I don't know. That reconnect might be really bad at some point.
It absolutely might. All right, I believe you've all played. You've all pulled cards, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he vomited up another 5 things. You might be getting the feeling you need to deal with him. These other things are a pain in the ass, but he's the issue. Do you believe taunt test this round can use faith instead, which is probably good because the approved action is taunt. The villains will go first, are not helped at all by the inspiration. And since Takechi, since you shot it, no, you know what? These things, no, they're gonna fly over you to Kraken Tor. He's an actual caution. So these things all kind of go and come down, and they're going to be swarming you, Kraken Tor. I'm sure that's no big surprise, right?
Not really.
Ooh. Yeah. I'll swarm you. Because then you can't use that great big gun you have. Ha ha ha. How little they know. An 11's not so good, and it's been a while since I've used the GM possibility, so let's do that. $22 Kraken Tor, how's that look?
That is a good success.
A good success, all right.
So 2 shock.
I got 2 shock?
Yep.
I'm impressed.
Does anybody have a seize initiative that's going to be in their pool?
You're going to want that. And then he is going to taunt you this time. All of you. How does an 11 compare to taunt? Borya?
It's a good success.
Good success. All right.
Good here.
No success on Alex.
No success on Alex. All right. Alistair, taunt, an 11.
You fail because my faith is too high. Taunt test this round may use faith instead.
Yeah, typically, though, I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you because the test involves a die roll.
You roll a die was the point. But anyway, all right, then it's
in,
good.
In other words, you can use your faith when you go to taunt him.
Yeah, which I plan to do, but that's fine. Then it's good.
No, yeah, I'm afraid it doesn't change the defense. And Kraken Tor?
That's good.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and grab cards from folks again. I don't get one from Alex. I think, Dan, you have what, 3 cards now?
Yes.
First one, Jim, you have 3.
Yep.
Borya, you have 3.
Correct.
And Kraken Tor has 3.
Yep.
Not my robots.
You took my first one?
I didn't take them from you guys. I just rolled.
I'm saying,
it seemed a little faster.
But you get the first one.
Yes, I got the first one from you, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My romance also.
Yep.
All right, so Rod.
And then hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
5 more. Question, Mike.
See, I was going to say you should give me 3 drama cards because I'm going to use my good result for the foreshadow again.
Okay. So let me deal 1 here. You know, that's actually probably a smart thing to do because you're in for a penny, in for a pound on the up, and it can't get any worse.
Exactly.
And this is a super hard encounter. And it lets you shuffle that one to the back.
Yes.
All right. They're all done. That was absolutely horrible for you guys.
All right. Well, clearly, before any of us go and worry about putting cards back into our pool, we should all rally.
Okay. Discard as many cards as you want and then draw back up to 5 in your hand. That was a good idea.
Yeah, that is. Thank you.
Yep.
They're trying to draw. There's no more cards than the deck has.
Yep, I see it. Sorry, I got a text that's distracting me. Bear with me for a moment.
I'm going to discard that. Draw 4.
All right. So we're getting rid of these. No master plan for the rally.
Hell? Okay, it drew them twice.
It drew what twice?
Cards.
He drew twice, so he has way too many cards.
Yeah, so just drop the last ones.
I am. Yeah, because I hit drew and it says can't draw decks, whatever.
Yeah, no worries. All right, can you guys give me 30 seconds?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Liam, are you starting to get a lot of shock building up on you?
I only got 4.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say right now.
Was anybody beneficial enough to get a season initiative?
Cool. By the way, the next 3 cards we get, the drama cards, I'm glad I can see these. They are horrible, like all of them. It's bad.
Was the deck stacked?
I mean, really, it turns out it's like, do you want the surge, the confused, or the setback first? The setback's going to be last because there's something that goes along with that. I'll save the surprise there. I think we're going to surge the next round. But Alex, casting a spell counts as approved action.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Fun.
All right. So Borya, you're sending me cards. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Rod, I am going to attempt to taunt then the...
Yep. And you're using your faith for this.
Yep. I'm just deciding if I wanted to do something else.
Yeah, and don't forget, you're also stymied.
Yes, I am. Check.
And if I had an outstanding on either of those 2 things, you'll be disfavored as well. Don't forget that.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to taunt him for now.
Okay.
I will spend one of these because he should
You're
be
not
stymied.
disfavored, right?
Huh?
You're
I'm
not disfavored. I did not get any outstanding successes.
No, you got goods on me, but not outstandings.
Now his taunt is only a 10. All right, so that's a good. I assume you're making him very vulnerable.
A little bit of each, actually, because I want him stymied too.
All right.
I'm also going to be taunting him this round. So.
All right, so why don't you go for it then?
Okay, I'm taunting, but I'm also trying to use my computers again to try to take down one of those or interrupt one of those walls, glitch one of those walls.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my computers because it's the lower of the two.
And you're only slightly stymied?
Yeah. I am going to go in and spend a possibility on this one.
Just so you're aware, your computer's is going up against his will, which is an 18.
Okay. So I might not be able to do it, but, you know.
Right.
So. So 16. If anyone has a supporter they can throw.
I actually do.
Okay. And you're another computer person, so that would get us to the 18.
Just so weird to think of the Adinos being like, oh no. You remember, you gotta control V after you copy.
And my taunt is your faith and code have been corrupted by the one you met.
So your taunt, what was your taunt roll?
Faith. My taunt is 21.
All right, so that's outstanding. So I'm assuming we're going to flip.
Yep.
Both of these. All right, so I have both of those on there. Let me make these a little bigger. Excellent. And for a brief moment, it looks like that thing is kind of staying still. It's just moving. It's just moving slower. You think because it's moving slower, someone could possibly actually get through there and maybe even get into melee with it.
Go, guys!
You're not sure. With your success, one person can probably make it through. I'm afraid just the one. All right. Who is next? Anyone?
You could do it, Takeshi.
I'll just make sure everybody else had a chance to go. Any shooters taking shots? Or actually, he's surrounded, isn't he? I will, I guess, move. Is he close enough that I have to run to get there?
I was gonna say, I think Krakentor can still shoot.
It's open.
You could move in.
Just quietly.
Krakentor is unfortunately surrounded in melee, and his weapon's not a pistol.
Sure, but I meant he could walk away.
All right, so
I
can't.
can't because I'm very vulnerable.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Somebody else go. I got to take care of something.
Okay.
What?
He was asking if she could use her bubbles or something.
So, Krakentor and Bordia.
In this game, you can't actually use.
Borgia did his thing because I did the foreshadow.
Oh, you're right. You did.
Takes an action.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Krakentor and Takechi.
So I will attempt to attack 3 of these guys.
All right.
6. 2 very have us very stifled. And I will favor that.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Now, fortunately, you can't disconnect or mishap on the second roll for favored. You could, if you wanted, though, put a possibility on it because it's not technically a mishap. I don't know that it's worth doing, but you could do it. No one's ever done it before. I don't think you want to, though. All right. All right, Takechi, is Takechi ready?
Yeah. The only question I have is, my attack against him would not be disfavored
Why?
because I'm favored when he's stymied. So wouldn't that cancel each other out?
No, it's not like D&D. They're separate effects. Right? Disfavored says the first thing that would explode, that would be an up, isn't. Favored lets you do a reroll,
Okay. So
not a roll and
I
add.
guess so.
So even though they're named similarly, they're not technically opposites.
All right. Well, I want to move up to that opening for the melee.
Yeah.
The two things I want to do is I want to attack one of these guys on the way by and him at the same time.
These things are up in the air.
So I'll just leave the attack on him.
Shoot at one of them if you happen to have a gun in your other hands.
No. But I will cast or use psionics to do energize as well as attack him.
Remember, the energize will go into effect on future rounds, right?
Yes, but I figured I'd go ahead and use my
Yep.
pretty much.
You are
reaction.
currently have a -4 here and a +4 there.
All right, so the energize is still going to be the -4, and we'll figure out the rest in a minute because the energize is against me.
Yep.
All right, and I'm going to do this.
I'm assuming you don't want to re-roll the 14.
I should re-roll the 14, shouldn't I? Disfavored?
Why?
Hey, Rod.
No,
Yes.
no. You said no exploding, not re-rolling. Never mind.
Right. You don't have to.
All right.
Yeah, Jim.
FYI, the disfavored little thing in the aisle book says favored cancels out
Oh,
disfavored.
it does it. Okay.
It specifically calls out that favored cancels out disfavored completely and vice versa.
That's weird.
You're right, they're weird, different mechanics, but
If
they
it
do
calls it
actually,
out, then it calls it out.
Yeah.
So which means it's good because otherwise he couldn't have spent a possibility. Right? Unless you're spending 2.
Right.
But go ahead, drop that possibility to the board.
It's on there.
Is it?
Yep, it's right there.
Oh, it was underneath something else. It was under the turn order.
Oh, okay. So that's still only a good success. Do I have anything to boost it up a little bit? Yeah, I'll do this. I'll play this action card.
All right. So 19 energize is, I think, still just a good.
No, the 19 makes it good for the energize. The other one would have only been a standard.
Ah, so you're doing that to get a good hit on the one who waits.
All right, let's see. So the one who waits, it'll be a 16, 3 is 19, and 21 to hit him.
21 is a hit.
All right. Wait. Take that off before I do that. All right. And let's see. That's just a good, though, right? I mean, standard?
That's the standard.
All right, I'll play that.
You sure?
Yeah. Armor?
I was going to say, you could roll the damage first and then add the coup.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He has 2 points of armor. The problem is the coup only gives him a roll.
All
Oh,
right,
no, that's the defense bot.
I'll roll without
Ugh.
defense.
He has no armor at all. I opened the wrong guy. So you sure you want to do that?
No, I went back and I'm rolling without the BD. And his he's got no armor, so it's an 18.
Yeah.
All right, so nope, that's just shock. You know what? I'll save that. Because shock's not going to do any good anyway. Wait a minute.
Correct.
Actually, that's 4 points higher, so it'd be a 25 because I didn't add that to all that.
The vulnerable?
Vulnerable doesn't add to damage.
No, but it
Adds to the hit.
Yeah, you didn't have that in? So 4 points higher.
Make it 25.
What's your total?
25.
Still a good success.
Oh, well, I thought it was a standard a minute ago. I didn't roll the BD for that.
Oh, you're right. You did go from standard to good. Wow, I'm really tired tonight. And I don't know rules, apparently.
Yeah.
your last effect wasn't
Yes, I'm afraid the last effect was not an 18.
What did I do?
Last effect was
Okay,
a minus
my bad.
3.
My bad. Let me redo that. I just did last roll. I
No,
apologize.
that's okay. It means that we now have an effect of a 6.
Well, okay.
Oh no,
You want
a
me to
0.
You just
No,
want me to hit it
effective
again?
0,
0.
You have an effect of a 0,
which would be 2 shock.
which it'll ignore.
Okay. I was used to it asking what his toughness was, so I typed in his toughness. Not thinking about this last roll. Sorry.
Because for a moment there, you were excited, weren't
I
you?
was. I was like, that's a good roll. Well, you know,
All right.
shit
Well,
happens.
now that we all know how the game works, you should all pool cards. Casting a spell would count as an approved action this round. I don't think that's going to matter to any of you. The approved action is Intimidate. The heroes will go first and will surge.
Okay, before, well, I was going to see if anyone wanted a reality surge before we go.
You can drop it on them real quick.
Yeah. Anyone need it?
I mean, I'm always willing to have it on me in effect in case, but if you wanted to trade, Robert.
Sure. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Because, you know, anytime I can be connected to Isle is awesome.
Mm.
Okay.
But, you know, I still don't have Isleish possibilities, so it's, you know.
Slightly better. All right, you're all fine. Who would like to go first? Catchy, you're right in front of them. You have your energized for what? 3 rounds, I think you get it for.
Yes,
So
I need to put that.
rounds after this one
He's still stymied, right?
is still stymied, very stymied, and very vulnerable.
Oop, that's not what I wanted to do.
You're gonna go for him. Now's the time.
All right, so I will do telekinetic barrier as well.
Okay.
Oh no, but never mind.
Oh, take the single hit. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we got multi-action stuff anyway. You're good. Never mind.
Well, I do, but I can't roll favored with the
multi-action.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not favored on everything, just the one.
I didn't add the 4. So
You did it. A 17, gonna miss by 1.
I have them. Why not?
Well, I was gonna say you could favor that 9 first if you wanted.
Yeah, I can.
Right.
Thank you for the reminder. And
Don't forget your +4.
yep, you're doing that now. All right.
Well, you've rolled worse.
I sure did. Well, now I'll spend the possibility. And
You sure?
yeah, well, no, you're right. I will take it back. Might as well just take the miss.
Yeah, I would. All right, Alistair. Kraken Tor. Oh, sorry. Alistair doesn't have to go next.
Right.
I have 4 of you. It's just your name was right below on my line.
All right. Intimidate.
Did you want to try to get up there? Because I was going to try to take down another wall.
I mean, sure. If you want to do that first, we can figure out from
You
there.
didn't take it down. You just slowed it down enough where they could follow it and roll through.
Right. If somebody wants to make it through, I'm going to try that again. I'm only doing the computers this time because I am favored in computers.
Okay.
So.
Earlier, an 18.
Right.
I actually read something here, and it should have been a 20.
Okay.
So my bad last time. Just FYI.
Okay, I'm still going to go on and drop a possibility on it.
Okay. Because I didn't see any way to do it, so I'm like, yeah, we'll use willpower. I forgot the way to do it.
19, and then I'm dropping an action card on top.
That'll do it. So one person can probably fit through there. Are you going, Alistair?
Well, I was going to ask Boria if he wanted to go as well, because I don't remember what your damage output in melee is going to be.
It's down by 2 points because of he's glitching.
Oh, right. All right.
Yeah, it'll be at max. If I do everything correctly, it'll be max 16.
Okay. All right, then yes, I will go in. I will rush in, and I am going to. I'm also going to bless strength when I get there,
Okay.
so that it makes sure that Takechi is in there as well.
Yeah, and believe it or not, that barrier is going to limit this to you and Takechi.
Yep, that it is. All right.
But that's okay. Nobody else is in it.
13. All right.
Ooh.
I am going to favor that. Thanks for the face, Rod. I appreciate that. All right, and then I'll spend 1 because we should get higher than that. Perfect.
I think that's what you were looking for on the. Well, that's your hitting, isn't it?
That's me hitting, yeah. So my faith was going to be a little bit higher anyway. It's a 22 on my faith, but
faith is fine. That's a standard hit. You're not doing 23 damage, right?
correct. But I am getting the now 2 strength for a minute for both Takechi and I, at least.
Now you didn't put the +4 on there. So do you actually have a 24 to hit?
Correct. Then yes, I would have a 24.
1 bonus die.
All right. Well, let's
see. You've been honest so much. I had to do the same back. Now, who am I kidding? Everyone knows I would do the same back anyway.
It's 2 lower because it had already calculated in the strength, even though I changed it. So it's only an 18 damage.
All right. So ignores the shock. This thing is very, very tough. Krakentor and Boria.
I will go ahead and try to hit 4 of these guys.
Sure. So -6?
-4 because I have Whirlwind.
Oh, okay. You are 1 off, but you're not very stymied at the moment.
Right.
So a 15 is a standard hit. How much damage do you do with your claws standard?
I do 15.
AP?
Yeah, 2.
15. Oh, no, that's still not going to destroy him.
So let's see what I can throw one of these in there.
That'll do it. By the way, this is not the hardest fight in the book. This is just the hardest fight so far, in my opinion. So it still kept that stymied there, which it shouldn't. So you have a 20, which is a good success on each of them.
Yeah, I forgot the.
No worries.
So good success.
Yep, 1 bonus die on 4 of them.
This one.
Looking good. Will you be 4 for 4? Yep, looks like. All right. All right, we'll resolve that in a moment. Boria.
Boria is going to come over here and let's see if those guys come over. Hey, Krakentor, you want me to come over and beat this guy up, or do you want me to shoot?
Go ahead and shoot.
All right. We will doing some shooting with my mind. And hit the flash freeze. We're going to shoot 3 again.
All right.
4. 7's not going to do it.
Yep.
We will throw a regular possibility on this, which is an up.
Yep.
Wow.
That's a heck of an
That's
up.
a pretty damn good up. Looks like you're
Mhm.
getting 2 bonus dice on each of them.
Yep. So minimum 16. I still need to roll. So that should do it.
Yep.
That should do it.
3 for 3, maybe. Yeah. All right. Here you go. Down they all go. All right, you've all pulled cards. Who's flurry?
That'd be fine. Takechi.
Oh,
Go
that's
for it.
Takeshi. Okay.
Yep, pulled cards and flurry to catching.
Yep, Takechi. And this time I'm going to go all out, so it's going to be an 8. Submit.
While he's doing that, does anyone have a seize
Jesus.
initiative yet?
How about a second chance? Have we got a second chance?
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fortunately, no.
Dang.
I do have a reconnect for you.
Yeah. No, I was looking for more for a second chance to be able to try again, but
Hold on.
Who's attuned?
That's Alistair.
All right, you already see the deck is there, so you can grab your card.
All right. So what I'm going to do here is Boria's going to play leadership. Give that away,
It's a tough decision.
and we'll give that to Alex.
Okay. Thank you.
And then I get to draw 4, get to 5.
Yep.
Nobody played any cards yet. Hold on. I did not get the second. I did not get the second chance for you.
all right.
Hey, Takechi is disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have a seize initiative ready?
Hold on.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There's more because I'm gonna master plan that leadership and play it again.
All right.
I'm Alex, or who wants the monologue? Because we're gonna need it.
I'll take it.
Hmm.
2 rounds from now.
I'll be more than happy to use it.
Okay. And let's see.
You are going to need that card, actually.
You're gonna get another willpower. And now I've got a 3 in my hand, so I'm gonna draw 2.
All right.
Wait, you handed me the monologue?
Yes,
Yes, I see it now. Sorry, I just have so
Oh.
many cards now.
Sorry,
Yep.
I just pulled the second chance, so sorry.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to play something so I can get a card and a possibility.
Okay.
I'm just using it for the card and possibility. I'm not making him my
Sure.
nemesis.
I know. I'm joking.
Yeah.
He does seem kind of the angry type, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Put the possibility by your token.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I believe that was all of you. This can finally go away.
Dang it.
You are very vulnerable, but I can intimidate all of you. I will choose to intimidate all of you because I do that without penalty. Because I'm awesome. Ugh. You want to bet? Right, keep that going. See more. Over you.
I guess.
All right. So 18 intimidate because he's a gloater.
Mm-hmm.
But you hate gloaters.
Outstanding on Takeshi.
Alistair? How's that 18 intimidate?
Standard.
19,
Sorry.
19 intimidate.
Standard. I was muted when I said it before.
Standard. Wow.
Standard.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this magic cape. It's helping.
Yeah, apparently. Boria.
Good.
I also blessed my strength, which helps.
Krakentor. How?
Good.
Intimidates based off of spirit.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't changed it since before. All right. Good.
Krakentor.
Good.
Good. All right. And Alex.
Good.
All right. So I've hit everybody. Dan, how many cards in your hand?
1.
In your hand, 1?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll steal that 1.
There you go.
All right. Alistair.
3.
3. Borya.
5.
And Krakentor.
Damn it.
2.
And Alex.
Oh, I miss Alex. How many have you got?
I have 4.
Ooh, not.
Okay, I'll get rid of the 18th one.
All right, the 4th card, apparently. Step D. By the way, I just noticed over the weekend, I've been reading these wrong. Usually it's just I've always done it, it adds to the card. But we've never paid attention to the last sentence, right? If a D is already present, it basically works like a backup plan.
Ah.
All 4 of them do that. And I think everyone's missed it for like well over a year.
Oh, I've seen that it was there. It just never came up at the time where I had it in my hand.
Yeah.
And all that other stuff. So
it does mean that the step A, everyone's always like, oh, I'm going to step A, isn't as bad as everyone thought, you know?
yeah, it's still better when somebody's hand who can put it down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, there are 2 of these, so I'm going to give you each one. Right. So I have 1 for each of you. I think they're probably shooting at you 2, and trying to grab Krakentor. 2, 3. All right, so Krakentor and Borya, a 20 against your dodge, Borya.
That's a good hit.
And Alex, a 19 against your dodge.
You'll hit. I'm trying to find my character sheet again. You have a good success.
Cool.
Okay. I'm spending
Face.
a possibility for reality.
Yep.
And 24. So
You're good.
Yep.
How did Borya look?
I did take a wound.
Right. And then I'm sure you know at the end of the round, here come 5 more. All right, you've all pulled cards. At the beginning of the round, the villains are reinforced with a group of wards. The villains will go first. Approved action is attack, and the heroes will be confused.
is this the one you wanted gotten rid of?
No.
No, not
Okay.
no. No.
Just tell me when you need it.
It's gonna be the next one.
It's going to be the next one. It's like hanging over your head.
That's right, because confused, I couldn't have used the monologue.
Correct. Well, yeah, correct. Yep, so no card play this round. That's bad for you guys. I think I'll add some shooters to you. I'll add some shooters to you. And the Akashan, you get the extras. All right. So I have 2 of those. I have 2 of these. So I have a group of 4, which is what, a +3. And a group of 3, which is a +2. So I have a 19 and a 28 for Kraken Tor.
So that is a good and outstanding.
A good and an outstanding. All right. The good and the outstanding. And then I have, for the two of you, since you're both still vulnerable, for Borya, they're going to miss you. And for Alex, a 20.
That is going to be
Against dodge.
Good.
All right. Well, the dice did not explode this time, only 17. I'm sure it still hurt a lot.
It still hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend another possibility. I'm getting low on those, but
Yep.
c'est la vie. And reality. Yep.
Yep. All right. And Alistair, he is intimidating you. 23 against your intimidate.
That is outstanding.
All right. So you can also have the disfavored. Oh, wait. 19 because he has this.
Then
Does that change it?
It is only a good.
All right. Well, that's the same result, but you're just the disfavored goes away.
Yep.
That's all of them. Approved is attack. So if you guys hit, you'll draw a card.
Okay.
You can always choose to run away.
I'm going to try to pyrokinese the 3 in front of me.
Okay. Not the big bad guy.
Well, he's in melee.
Well, sure. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Hey, Robert, while you were thinking about that, did you read my message about favoring your miracles? Does that help you at all?
No. Wait, I didn't see that message.
It's okay. I whispered it to you.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take a wound to? Yeah.
Does having a favored miracle help you?
Doesn't really help.
All right, Rod.
Okay.
I'll play it on me.
Oh, really? Okay. What does it give you? How many possibilities?
0. It just makes all of my miracles favored.
For the rest of the scene. All right.
Which will include the healing I'm going to put on myself this round.
Interesting.
I mean, if you want me to keep the wound because it's from the stigmata, then
it doesn't say it can't be healed. It says it can't be soaked.
Okay, I'm rolling the pyrokinesis.
All right, on the 3 next to you.
Yeah.
Or the 3 shooting at you. Go for
the
it.
3 shooting at me. So that's an 18. I can't use cards, so it'll just be a good success.
Correct.
So
this is going to go away. This is going to go away. This is going to go away. That's going to go away.
1 wound. One wound. That one didn't go away.
Nope, that one did not. All right, so Alex is all done. Is Alistair going next since he's going to try to heal himself anyway?
Well, I was going to attempt to attack depending on if somebody was going to be trying to put a stymie on this or not. But so is anyone going to be doing an interaction on the...
I think they're getting overwhelmed out there.
Yeah, I see that.
And I don't... I mean, I could try to do a trick and an attack.
You need to reconnect first there.
Yes, I need to reconnect first, though.
Yes, without a doubt.
So
you can do it.
Let's try to reconnect first.
Not a 1. Not a 1.
No, and
I'm afraid that's not going to reconnect, right?
not for a realm runner. What do I need?
14.
And
Because you ignore 4 points of penalties, but the Godnet is a pure zone.
okay, so I need a 14
You
period.
need a 14 total.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't spend a possibility right now.
Nope. And
You
I
also
can't
didn't
spend-
have very stymied on there, so you're actually 4 points lower.
Okay. So yeah, no, I did not reconnect.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, you could still try to trick if you wanted,
Yeah, I'm trick and swing.
or
so-
taunting, depending on what's better for you.
no.
Trick's like an
I-
18 versus a taunt of 10.
Yeah, I don't taunt. I mean, I have a 6 on taunt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trick's 16.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has
Oh,
a 6. He's a 6 delta between his trick and his taunt, so it's
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but see, I'm actually no. I'll give it a shot. But I am very stymied, so it's not going to do any good. I'm certain of that. And that's a negative. All the way down.
Right. Sorry, Ghost Rider, that pattern was full.
Oh, yeah. I expected it to be, but I had to do something.
Alistair, Kraken, Torenboria.
all
I
right.
will
You go ahead.
go ahead and I'll attack 4 of those again.
All right. I mean, Krakendoor's basically been in this cloud of these things.
I will
Be favored, I assume.
favored. Yeah.
Yep, don't blame you.
Oh,
I'm afraid you're missing by 1.
and I can't play cards.
No.
But I can play that.
Sure. Not many left.
Nope.
That is a good success. So 2 bonus dice. And you ignore 2 points of armor, right? So they're toughness
Yes.
to 12 for you. You're not doing a minimum of 17, though, are you?
Yes, because I am I have trademark, so any ones will be 2.
I thought you got a reroll on them. It's trademark
Reroll. Oh, rerolls, yes. So I guess
slim chance. So do you want to just do a roll 4d6?
sure.
Right? That's if you get any ones, you re-roll the 1 and see if it fails, right? All right, that's easy. Right? We do it that way. We don't have to do 4 separate damage rolls. We know they're dead. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alistair and Borya are left. What you got, Borya?
Alistair, you want me to try to make him stymied?
Sure.
All right. Alistair, oh, excuse me. Borya is going to taunt the control program saying, is this best you got? You got these little robot things that are flying at us that we just take down, and you do the spinny thing, and maybe there's a little confusion in there too, but you know, hey.
Yes, you're definitely confused. All right, go for it.
Let's see. Oh, but we're going to throw a possibility out there.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Last roll's a 4. We could do this. That's embarrassing. And you know, he's fine.
Yes, you were correct about the confused. Alistair, you got no help and you're still very stymied, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna attempt to attack it and heal myself.
But you're not favored on the attacking, are you?
No, I'm not.
Which means you're not favored on any of it.
I know. All right. I will, in fact, miss him. However, I will heal myself. I wanted the card, which is why I was spending.
Yep. All right. Anyone who's successfully attacked has drawn a card. Everyone has pooled a card.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Now, Robert, this is going to be our monologue.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I mean, it's going to be not as bad, but.
And then, as always, at the end of the turn, here's 5 more.
You already put those down, I thought.
I already put down the extra ones that said here to come out.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Those were a different group. They were there
He's
for a
fit
different
twice.
reason.
Yep. Oh. I was just looking to see how many of those come out. I can't allow this. So I'm afraid the situation is still going to happen, but the hero setback you can absolutely get rid of.
So,
But you don't have a seize initiative, right?
no.
So
Did it
once
go out?
the card takes effect, the GM chooses a card from each of your pools to discard.
Ah, well, I only have one. So here you go, Rod. Have it.
Anybody else only have the one card
Nope. I have 5.
I have. It says
in your pool? Yeah,
In
in
my
your
pool.
pool.
I have 6.
Yeah, we'll grab that from the pool. I didn't see that. No, yeah, I don't care about that last one. I can't see Boreas at the moment.
I've got an opponent fail, a romance, and a drama.
Let's take. Let's take the opponent fails. Takechi, what's in your pool?
Hero, coup de grace, opponent fails, and adrenaline.
Hero, coup de grace, opponent fails, and adrenaline.
Yep.
I'll take the opponent fails since you're in melee.
Uh-huh.
And I'll grab that reconnect.
Okay.
All right, you are currently doing this to the setback.
Yes.
That's a nasty card. Lose
It
cards
is
and
absolutely awful.
Yeah, so I am doing the whole Ephesians 6:10 as the monologue.
Okay.
Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power.
Yeah, and he seems to be trying to use the code to cause you all to glitch again, like you did coming up here.
Ah, okay.
That's what your monologue is preventing. All right, defend and intimidate. Well, since intimidate's there, and he does have gloater.
Boria would like to defend.
All right, if you are defending, go for it now. That was a good defense for you.
That's a good defense.
Krakentor, Alistair, any defenses?
No.
There's just so many of these things.
No, I need to attack.
All right, so we're looking at 23s. This went away, by the way. Well, it might be coming back. All right, so 20,
It is coming back because you got outstanding on me.
yeah, Takechi,
Outstanding. Double check. Yeah.
and then the 3 of you outside the barrier.
A standard for
Outstanding.
Boria.
Good. Wait, intimidate. Yes. 23. Yes. Good.
Only a good, okay. Krakentor, I assume,
Outstanding.
and Boria, only a good.
Standard.
Standard, sorry.
Because I had that plus 10.
Yeah. All right, and then you know the drill. It's stealing pools from your cards. So Robert, cards from your hand.
I
You
have
have-
3.
3. Takechi, how many are in your hand?
None.
None. Okay. Jim, none. Boria, Mike, how many in Boria's?
3.
3.
Well, I had 1, but I put it on the table already for you.
Got it. And Lehman,
I had nothing in my pool. Or hand, sorry. Hand.
in your hand. Okay. Well, it says hand, not pool. This thing, I think, specifically says if there's nothing in the pool, do it from the hand instead.
Mm-hmm.
But the regular gloater does not. If you had the outstanding success, remember you're also disfavored. I don't think you guys can win this. I'm not sure you guys can win this because it's looking bad for you.
The drama deck is going to turn good for us
He's got
because
to.
we've had most of the bad cards already.
Say the first 6 rounds was nothing bad.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
I want to go ahead and play this.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have some of them grabbing at you.
Is Krakentor wounded?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so I need to move that out of the way slightly. 4 is +3, so that's gonna be +5. 4. All right, so Krakentor, a 15, and holy crap, the 15 hit.
That's a standard success because I'm vulnerable.
I added it. I added the +4.
Oh, okay. Then actually, I have a 15 right now, so
Okay, then
it's still
still
standard.
okay. And the other one is obviously going to be outstanding. So I'm afraid that 44 is going to translate to 23 damage. And then for Borya,
Oh. Let's see. With the +10, that's a 23. That is still just a standard hit.
just the standard is only 14 damage.
Okay, I will take a couple shots.
And for Alex, 17.
That is a good success.
For 18 damage.
Okay. I'm going to have to... Actually, I'm not going to spend the last reality. I'm going to just take the wounds.
Okay. Takechi, do me a favor, try your reconnect.
Nope.
Nope.
Not a 1.
That was not a 1, but I still didn't.
Nope, you did not transform either. All right. Krakentor and Alistair are left.
Yeah, and you're still are they shooting at Krakentor, or are they just? Or are
No.
they
Trying to pinch me.
Krakentor, they've gone into melee with because he's got that big Akashian gun.
Yeah, I know.
So they're swarming him because this guy's smart. He's shooting them because why not? They don't need to get close to them, and it doesn't make a difference if they do. Right? If you give me a villain who has a mind of 13, I'm going to typically do the tactics to match, you know? Like the old book says, the monsters know what they're doing.
Yep. No, that's fine. I guess I will just attack because it's all I can really do up here.
Yep.
Need some good rolls.
Or you could also bless Takechi's spirit.
Yeah, that's true.
But we didn't. And I had an outstanding on you, right?
Correct. So I can't.
So you're disfavored.
So I can't even possibility it. Yeah.
You can, but it would just go away.
Right.
So it wouldn't be worth it. Krakentor, what you got?
I am
4 of
going to 4 of them. Yep.
You're 2 points off. I don't know that you want to spend anything on that, but you might consider the favored. Up to you.
I will just let that go.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say you can favor it no matter what.
You may as well be favored
Oh,
if you
favorite.
let
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That costs
Right,
0.
so-
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, every so often. That hits them, but I don't think your minimum damage is going to destroy them.
And
And-
what would I need to get it to a good 3?
5 more.
Or 5 more?
Yeah. It's a possibility gets there, but you got the 1 left and 3 wounds. Right. I think you hold it. Yep. But it's your choice, right?
Haley, trade me
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Oops, you have a trade pending already. Did you? You had a trade pending. Did you get it or whatever?
Yeah.
It was trading. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Your card about to hit the table here, or guess no, maybe.
Should be.
Let's go for it.
All right, go for it.
Figure if we can get him cleared up and get some shooting in.
Yeah, we kind of need the 2 turns in a row is what we need.
Yeah. Without a doubt. All right, so that's a good success. So why don't you do that? Roll 4d6 again. And they're down. Hey, it's saving a bit of time, right? All right. You all play cards into your pools.
Rod, I would like to play this for a draw and a possibility, please.
Sure, go ahead and draw. And here is the possibility right next to you.
Thank you.
All right, I assume this is Kraken Tour.
Yes.
Go for it.
And
oh my gosh, really? Oh, okay. There, you got the other. All right, so that'll heal a wound. I think you guys got these after you defended. Yeah. All right.
Correct.
Yep. And the end of the round, 5 more. Blah! As he spits them out. To air is human. Your mishap range is a 1 to a 4. You will go first, and then the villains will flurry.
Oh.
Approved is any multi-action.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Cards don't like you tonight.
No, they don't.
Here, I'm going to.
Hey, it could have been worse. Imagine if you have a DSR, right? And it has all 4 steps on the first card. You then play a card to get that same one up there a second time in a row. And the next 2 cards after it also have A, B, C, and D. 4 cards. The first 4 cards all have A, B, C, and D.
Actually, that was master planned twice, so we had that first card 3 times.
Oh, sorry. And you roll a 1, and then like a 3, and then a 1, and then a 1.
And then they let my character do it. And
Hey,
right.
Raymond, that's from leadership. Just take it.
oh, okay.
And then you're drawing back, Mike.
Yes.
Right? Oh, what's this one over here? Second chance?
That was supposed to be for Takeshi.
Okay. So that ended up on the bottom of the table. So go ahead. You got that.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Approved as any multi-action. Who would like to go first? These are about to go away. None of you are first, Stymied.
Can you get over to Alex?
Yes. Let me.
Okay.
Alex, you're not in melee, so you could also move over to him.
Oh. That's
yeah, remember,
true.
these are shooting at you.
Yes. Okay. Then I am going to move over to Krakentor.
All right.
And I wish there was a place to hide, but it doesn't look like there is.
No.
And what I am doing is healing.
Go for it.
So Krakentor should be good now.
That'll heal all of it. That was a good roll.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Alex, are you
uh,
wounded?
Yes, I am wounded.
Okay. Oh yeah, because the 15 still heals 2 wounds, so never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Lehman, I'm going to trade you back for this card, the card that I gave you.
Okay.
So we can use it.
Who's next? By the way, this is our, 6th round. I think some of these effects people have put up have gone away at this point, or are about to.
I've been knocking mine down as I go.
I can't control mine, so.
You should be able to.
Nope. I cannot control him.
The token?
That's correct.
Have you tried? Because I moved a new one out.
I'm clicking on it right now. I can do this, but I can't do nothing with him.
That's weird. Oh, that's why. Uh-huh. Now try.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Now, I should have one more round left of your strength, right?
Of my strength? No, there's like 4 rounds left. I'm taking track of the dex of the strength. So,
How are you though for the energize? I think that's finished, right?
Well, his overwrote the energize.
But doesn't the energize when it turns off also have a negative? Or am I thinking of something else?
Energize does have a negative, but it also would have gone down when he disconnected.
True.
Actually, all the benefits would have gone down, wouldn't they have?
No, not Alistair's. Those are his contradictions.
2 shock and -2 stats when duration ends.
So I'm afraid you have that. Or you will as soon as you reconnect.
All right.
yeah, Krakentor, I almost feel like it's better for you to try to shoot this thing. Because I think you're the one that's going to do the most damage to him.
You'll have to become vulnerable.
Yes.
So moving away, becoming vulnerable.
Yeah, it may be better for us to all just like fight
Yeah.
off those things, and we'll keep those things off of Krakentor and let Krakentor shoot it.
All right, so go ahead, Krakentor. Give it your best shot.
Well, as I said, this is to catch you want to get out of the way in case he was going to be the target, but
Maybe, but he's on target, so that's fortunate.
I was going to say, can we move out of the way? Because you did say we got in there because that shield was down.
Correct. You'd have to roll dexterity to get back out. I'm afraid a 9 is going to miss.
So let me.
You're trying to hit an 18.
wow.
Would 3 points help?
A 20 gets there. An 18, 3 points would turn it into a good.
Okay, then you can do it, Krakentor.
So he's like, wait, now. Right, because that thing is still spinning around it, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Which didn't they have? I'm trying to remember. Did Tron come out for the Atari, or was it the old Apple or
I
old
think it was Atari.
IBM?
It was
Where
all
you
of
had
them.
to wait and it would pause and you'd shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Nobody liked that game. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It will. Oh, this is gonna hurt you less than it hurts me. Go ahead. Go for coup de grace.
So let's see if this helps any. Probably not, but nope.
Now, however, it took the wound.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh.
I took a shot.
Really, from all that?
Yep.
Well, it's only 9 that he rolled.
9.
Yeah. Just the feedback doesn't seem to feed back a whole lot, but that's okay. All right, Takeshi, Alistair, and Boria.
Well, I'm going to try to reconnect at least. And I still don't.
Still not there.
Nope. I want to hang on to that piece. So I'll just go ahead and I guess... I'll try to just swing at him. He's not vulnerable or nothing, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to put a -2 on here because of the stat drop.
You even gonna be able to hurt him without the
Actually,
AP?
I don't get the 2 back because I've not
AP
reconnected.
is technologically allowed here.
Oh, okay.
Not a contradiction.
But I'm saying that the -2 doesn't go into effect because I'm not reconnected.
It probably should, but I'll go ahead and say after the reconnection. This way we have something to look forward to.
Did it not? Did I roll or not roll? I'll try again. Alright. I can't use the possibilities, and I have nothing in my cards that allow me to do anything. So I will take, I guess, vulnerable to move away from him if I can.
So you'll have to go out through that barrier, which means rolling dexterity.
Right.
It's a DN 20 to dive through there.
Oh.
Why, Alex? It was a DN 20 for you to stop it for them to go through. So you sure you want to go for it?
Guess not, because I know I'm not going to make that. Well, if I go down and not disconnected like I am.
Yeah. Just because you have no idea what happens if you fail, right? All right, Boria and Alistair.
I'm gonna play this strength test to
Okay.
see if I can recover. I do not.
No, afraid not.
Okay.
All right, these things have been shooting at you. These have been shooting at Alex.
I still get to complete my. That was a free action.
I know. That's why I'm reminding you. That's why I said
yes.
these things had been shooting at you. These had been shooting at Alex. I'm trying to give you the lay of the land so you have an idea of what to do. And this one,
I'm gonna shoot those 3 over there.
Right.
That
Thank
we're shooting
you.
at Alex. Oh.
Do you want my card?
I can't trade it to you.
Do you
because I
want
don't
a
have
second
anything in my
chance?
pool now.
Do you want a second
I cannot
chance?
trade because I cannot trade anything because I do not have anything in my pool.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
So
yeah,
I'll
Alistair.
take a second chance.
All right.
Alistair, things are grim, looking pretty grim.
I know. I am going to bless Spirit and then attack him.
For the 2 of you.
Yeah. Which, all right, this is the lower one. Oh, that should be much higher because I am not.
You're not very stymied.
Not very stymied. So that's really a 12. Which is only a 14 on that. You know what? I'll spend 1 and I'll fix this. Let's roll 13. All right. Well, that is going to give +2 to our spirit for the next 6 rounds.
All right.
But you're going to ignore the shock I'm doing to you because I did not get a good against you.
I also agree, but you did multi-action, which draws you a card.
Yeah, that was also important.
Yep.
So let me do some math stuff first. Oops. And add a new one of those. And
I think you're all done. I can start staging.
yes.
Guys, whoops.
Why did you not draw?
It flipped it. There you go.
Hey, guess what, guys? I got a glory in my pool. At the end of our turns or whatever. Oh, well, actually, you get the flurry first, don't you?
Yeah.
And there's a glory in my pool too. Somebody gave it to me a little bit ago.
All right, so I'm gonna have those for you guys. I'm gonna have 3 here. And all right, so for Boria, I have 4 of those guys shooting at you, don't I?
Yes, you do.
And same for you down here, Alex.
Mhm.
All right, so for Boria, a 14 against your dodge,
Is a standard hit.
14 incoming. For Alex, these shooting at you will miss.
Woo! Okay.
Yep. Kraken Tor, you know they're coming into melee with you again.
Yep.
And 3 of them is, yep. So 3 of them. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
Kraken Tor, do you need a? Oh, I was gonna say. before you
Actually,
go. But
I
anyway,
have-
It's good.
I have a
I have-
transfer if Takechi or Alistair want to get some possibilities over to Kraken Tor.
All right. Did you just say you were out?
I am out of cards.
Oh, okay.
Doing
Okay.
trades.
So 20 damage, I think, is what? Wound and 2 shock, maybe?
A wound and 2 shock, correct.
And then the others also high. 23 is what? Probably just the standard?
That's good.
Oh, good. All right. So 19 there.
That is.
Yep. Jim, I will intimidate you on the inside of the circle there. Only a 15.
That is a standard.
So stymie. And then they flurry. Which is going to be, he'll try to intimidate you again.
Still a standard.
All right. Boria, 10.
Misses.
Alex, a 22
Hits, that is going to be an outstanding result.
for a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to spend the last possibility here.
You
Oh,
don't
hold
want
on.
to save it in case
Hold-
you're testing
hold on.
defeat.
Alex, wait.
What?
Trade me something.
He might
Oh.
trade you an opponent fails.
Opponent fail. Yeah.
Okay. Here. That's all I have right now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have one thing, but I think I'm going to need it in just a second.
No problem.
So I will drop the opponent fails.
All right. And then I have for Kraken Tor an 18 and a 15.
So it's 2 standards.
2 standards, so 14 each is shock, I think, right?
Yep.
All right. That was their flurry. I think you've all pulled cards already.
Yep.
Yep. All right, we need a hero goes first and up.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
don't.
about time. I mean, I know the drama line is never really great for us, but
It's not. The future is our time. The end of this round, I'm going to pick up the next 4 cards and basically decide what. Oh, plus the end of that round. I did forget the end of that round, didn't I? Hold on. The end of the round. So after this round, I'm going to basically pick up 4 cards off the stack and put one down. The heroes go first and are fatigued.
Okay. Now, I just have to ask, do we want to get out?
I think Kraken Tor could go first and see what he does before you try to get out.
Okay.
But
By
It
get
is-
out, you mean you want to try to get out of the god net.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking that might be what we have to do here because I'm not sure we're going to succeed on this one.
I'm not sure either.
Well, if it took the 1 wound before, I'm wondering if it. The real problem is we don't know if it can soak yet. Because if it can soak and he gets the. It didn't before, but that was only 1 wound. It might have just been like, eh. But if Krakentor can get a really high roll, then maybe he can just one-shot it. But
Yeah, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this transfer, and Krakentor is going to get 2 possibilities.
All right, so you're giving Krakentor 2.
Mm-hmm. Get him.
Proved his maneuver and trick. This guy is unfortunately immune to maneuver because he just spins.
oh, all right.
Then I'm gonna try to. I guess I'll try to reconnect first and then try to trick him.
Yeah, go for the reconnect.
Come on.
Hey, look.
There you go.
You have reconnected.
Clearly, you just had to be blessed by Dunad.
Yeah.
And now, what happens to your strength and dexterity? They each just dropped by 2?
Yep, strength and dex go down by 2.
I reconnected. Oh.
Yep.
And did everyone press the fatigue button?
Oh,
yes.
no.
Yep.
I did now.
Yeah, I'm pretty fatigued. All right, I'm gonna try to. I guess I'll try to trick him.
Go for it.
What's the trick? 16.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in melee with him too?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'll try to
His
trick.
trick is a 13.
All right, I'm gonna try to do a trick and attack since it's multi-action.
Oh no, it is 16. Ugh, he gets extra bonus to his defense for trick.
So trick is the lower of the 2. I'll roll it first.
Well, you only roll one thing.
Well, you know what I mean. I'll roll the lower of the 2 and then add to it. Well, hell.
That's a let it go unless you have a reroll, and even then, I think that's a let it go.
Actually, would that not be a disconnect in my case?
Why?
4 case?
Sure, but you're not. Do you have something boosting your mind?
No, my mind's not what got boosted. It was my charisma.
Yeah. So no.
Right, and I don't
A
think you're
surge,
for
yeah.
attacking.
Right, you're not a 4 case for attacking, are you? No, you're not. You're only a 1 case for attacking.
No, I am because the sword's but magical.
Sure, it is, but cyber papacy has a good magic axiom.
Gotcha.
I think it's like the second highest, just about.
Yeah.
Which makes the cyber pope very unhappy.
All right, so
Not so much.
I was trying to help out with it a little bit.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to make him vulnerable at least if I could get that high.
No, he didn't. All right, who's next? Krakentor, you going to be moving out of?
Yeah, I'll be just keeping that vulnerable.
Oh, I rolled a 20, so you're still on target.
Let's see what I can do.
Oh!
You don't have a card, do you?
You don't have a
I
card.
don't have a card.
And that is definitely a contradiction here.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so do we want to try to jack out?
Yeah.
Rip out.
I'll do my attack on it first too, just to see if I can get a really awesome. But and I'm not stymied at the moment because we went.
And you got a card in your pool, right?
Oh yeah.
I do have a card in my pool. Yes.
Didn't he go after you? Yeah, he went after you. So you're still very stymied. Because remember, I used my thing and I did.
Gotcha.
I stymied you because you seemed to be the one who hit.
I mean, you could just all out and cancel that out if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. I could have, but I didn't. All right. If we're gonna jack out of here, I may as well use one of these.
Yeah, you just want to save one.
Yep. Yeah. Yep, that's just a hit unless somebody has a drama or a hero. Sure, that'll work too. We can try that.
Ross.
Yep.
There is a 1 in 3 chance.
Yep.
It's the only thing I had that could probably benefit you.
Oh.
You only rolled the 1 there, huh? All right, so 31 minus 18 is going to be 13. So
15?
that takes what? 31 minus
13.
18?
Yep.
It's
13.
got to be 2 more wounds. So it took them.
I'm less inclined to jack out now, but
Okay. No. I completely
You know,
agree.
cracks have formed across the entire thing with Alistair's amazingly lucky shot.
it is the Guy Bolga. You know, every now and again it comes through.
Yeah, every now and then.
Okay.
And
Moria's
these-
going to try to reconnect.
These drama cards have got a turn for us here shortly.
By the way, the dexterity bonus has gone away.
All right.
Excellent.
That is good to know.
All right, Boria, Krakentor, and Alex.
I think Borea was going to do something, then Alex will.
Okay. I think we have a reconnect for D18. Close. You have a willpower?
I am close. I do not have a willpower on me right now.
Do you want a willpower?
I cannot trade a card because I do not have.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I want a willpower. Let's see. What can I do?
It's amazing what we can't do without cards.
Yeah, and he grabbed a bunch early on.
Yeah, he did.
I think I've stolen, 3 or 4 from each of you?
Yeah.
We are going to. Can't do any of that. Can't do that. These guys are flying, right? These guys are on the ground?
These ones here are in melee range.
But they're out because Kraken moved around away.
Correct.
So they're like near the ground and near each other. So if I threw a grenade over there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
I'll let you get all 5 with a grenade because Krakentor had been right there.
I'll move over there and we will throw a flash burn grenade over there.
Okay.
And no modifier, right? Just
Nope.
one guy.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good success.
Minimum of 16. So a minimum of 17.
Minimum of 17.
Yes.
So why don't you roll me 5d6? And that'll save us some time, right? Because we have to hit a 19 total. This is what, 16 plus the d6, right?
This is 16 plus d6. Yeah.
You got 1.
Yep.
And they are.
And you suck at this game, apparently.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they're fully armored.
Yeah. You needed 3 or higher to kill them.
Yeah.
I thought they had 2 armor.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, this is a flash grenade, so does it attack their
goes-
lowest?
They're
That's why
encased
I'm at.
in metal.
They're encased in metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's all over. Yeah.
Yep. Well,
Since they have full body armor, then they get 2 armor.
yeah, which they are robots, so yes.
Hey, I killed 1.
You did. Krakentor and Alex are left.
Actually, didn't I go?
Krakentor disconnected.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That was this turn. You're right. Alex.
I'd love to try to do something, but no.
No, that's fair. Especially since they're probably going to swarm you in a moment.
I'm going to try to get those 4. I know I'm at minuses, so but
What have you got?
that's going to be a -6 to hit them, plus the stymied, which.
If you're shooting, you may as well try to shoot over here without the penalty.
What is it?
18.
Versus
An
you're trying to hit a
18.
12 with the -6, also an 18.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's got 1 wound left. Or
I'll
it's
try.
taken 3 wounds.
Actually, has no wounds left.
Yeah.
We've done 3.
Okay. Then I will try to pyrokinesis it.
All right.
You got this, Alex.
I have a second chance to try to get a better roll.
Is he on target?
Rod.
Oh yeah, he's on target. Sorry, I already.
Well, before
I'm
you
like,
roll the second chance.
I'm reading. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen if they fail. Okay. If they make it, this is what happens. We're on a nice edge, I feel, right here because of Jim's lucky shot there.
Yeah.
That really just.
I'm gonna try the second chance.
I would.
Oh dang it! What happened? Okay. Okay, that's a 21. And
That's a
on
standard.
top of that, I'm going to drop 2 willpowers.
So that gets you to a 27, which is 1 away from an outstanding.
And I'm going to go on and spend. Does anyone have a supporter or anything before I do this?
I think it would have to be one of these 2.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
I have no cards.
Okay, then I'm dropping the possibility.
All right. Go for it. We know you're going to end up at least an outstanding.
Right.
And in fact, you might even want to hold on to these cards until after you roll.
That's true. Okay, so that's a 26.
And then you only need 1 of them.
Okay, so there's 1 of them. And I don't have any coup de grace or anything.
Bonus dice of damage.
Yeah.
Toughness is 18. You need
Big
a
number,
23.
big number, big number, big number, big number. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Got this.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so he pauses for a moment, and as he does, all of these things begin glitching, and then suddenly they all kind of coalesce into this walking figure. Yes, that's right. There's more.
Oh, God.
As this thing all of a sudden appears out here next to you.
Oh, yay.
I know.
I love forgetting about things.
Had you forgotten about that?
I completely. As soon as you said that, I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. So now this thing is striding towards you, Alex.
Oh, yay.
It is about to come get, and I think you went last too, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Just
you did.
curious, but do the barriers that were between us and them stop spinning now?
Doesn't say that, so no. I think you're stuck with it. But it looks like its concentration is kind of over here on maintaining this thing. So maybe you can get lucky and, like, I don't know, break its concentration.
Okay.
Now, you need to see the defenses too, don't you? So this is the one you guys are against. This is the one walking around. One walking around seems much easier to hit. All right, Alex, you ready?
No.
I will spend the GM possibility.
Oh, God.
Well, you have possibilities, right?
No.
I have no possibilities.
Ooh. Well, I don't need to then. Does an 11 hit you?
Yes, an 11 hits me.
Okay. Oh,
A standard, but yes.
even with no bonus dice.
Yeah, I'm gone. So I have to test for defeat.
You test defeat.
And since I have strong-willed, I test on my spirit.
Okay.
And I am now spending that willpower.
Now, hold on. So if you're going to be KO'd anyway, because if this thing does not have the soul slam ability,
Okay.
so it's basically just ripping you out,
Yeah.
right? That's your defeat test, is ripping out.
Right. But I still need to get over a 10, so I need the willpower.
Yep, probably.
-1 less, so you should be at 3 wounds for that roll.
Oh,
Yep.
well,
But still,
yeah.
the willpower still helps.
Yeah, the willpower will still get me over it.
So you were not KO'd, right? You were defeated, is ripped out.
But doesn't that also take the 2 people with me?
It doesn't technically say that.
Okay.
I just like to make people worry. So how did we do with ripping out there? The defeat test is harder. It's 14.
Oh, then I'm not going to make it at all.
Okay.
Unless somebody has an action or another willpower.
Ooh. No, you're right. This is going to rip. Who went in with you, attached to you?
That would be Takechi and Boria.
Or yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid they're ripping out as well. Oh, no, that would be if it's physically disconnected. Okay, you're good there. You're good there.
I have a second chance in my pool.
Okay. I'll trade with it. Because I still have the willpower out. It just went to the table.
No problem.
So
I can get it.
okay. So I'll try that again. Okay, that's a 15. I don't need to spin the willpower then.
You don't.
Because it won't help me.
So why don't you take those cards back? Because no matter what you're doing, you're taking a wound. So you may as well just take the wound rather than spend cards and also take the wound.
Okay. Okay.
This is the first time I've been running Torg for how long, right?
Yes.
It's the first time I've had someone rip out.
Yeah.
So it's basically you took a wound. He's done. So you guys see him bring the sword down and totally de-res him.
So take the second chance back too.
Yeah. It does also mean, unfortunately, you're not able to contribute cards and stuff like that. They just turned you, Robert, into a spectator.
Yeah.
So then I should get my second chance from Alex because I
Yes.
to him.
Yes. Yep.
God dang it! It wouldn't go in there.
I got
It's
it.
fine. All right. So this thing is done. Yeah. And Alex, since you keep hitting it, this one will intimidate you. See, I cannot be destroyed. Now I'll spend my GM possibility.
Who are you intimidating?
You. But
Okay.
he said Alex.
You said Alex.
I
which is
did.
why I was confused.
I'm tired. All right, 17, Jim, we're looking at is what?
Standard.
All right. All right, so cards to pools. I think we're almost done here. Maybe. Ooh, I'm supposed to draw 4, aren't I?
Yeah.
4 off the deck and choose.
Yeah, I almost forgot to do that. Oh, I have to deal them to me. Hey, look, it didn't spit more things out. Isn't that cool?
That
Okay.
is.
Bravo.
Why do I feel like the villains are going to go first and be up?
No, I don't have a villain first and up.
Flurried.
Well, they've already played.
Looking. These are not. So I'm not going to do the heroes go first with inspiration, right?
To be fair, they have to somewhat be good because we've gone through how many rounds of bad for us?
Exactly. All
7,
of them up
8.
to this point.
You're not wrong. I have a villain inspiration, and a villain fatigue that I would ignore. That's what I'll do. We'll get rid of this and that. All right. I am better than you. The villain will ignore the fatigue, but it will go first, and it is going to intimidate and or taunt. So it will try to intimidate all of you, because that's about all it's got.
Mm-hmm.
And I am almost out of possibilities, so let's spend one last one to make this count. Maybe I can scare all of you away. 25. How does a 25 compare to intimidates?
That's outstanding.
Outstanding.
Outstanding on all, I believe.
That's kind of what we were looking for, right? Takechi, also outstanding.
Yes.
All right. And Jim, since I already had that for you, I'll let you have this as well. And then for an outstanding, I'm also taking cards out of your hands. So, Takechi, how many have you got left in your hand?
None.
0, huh?
I haven't been able to draw a card in the last.
All right. Boria, any in your hand?
3.
The third, and
That's
well,
probably it.
that's what I got. Second chance. That's kind of funny. Okay. Well, that's all I got. So for the Akashan,
Wow.
I have 2 left. I'm going to spend one of them. Oh, and you're technically, so I should have had that, but that's okay. I would have missed anyway. 23. That should get through. And
Yes.
what level of get through is that?
That is a good get through.
A good. All right. So 24 damage that I'm afraid you're stuck taking because you're disconnected.
Yes. So I will be making a death defeat roll as well.
Which is basically just, hey, go ahead and take the wound. Boop. You guys think you're running out of time. All right, so there's 3 of you left. What you got?
And we're I'm disfavored too, right?
I'm afraid so.
So somebody's, I was gonna say, Boria, can you stymie this thing? Because then we would at least not, we'd cancel the disfavored we have.
Which thing, the thing that you have here?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can reconnect.
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
And well,
Do you
I
want?
didn't roll 1.
Do you want the second chance I have to try it again?
I've got a second chance in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm back.
Are you a realm runner?
Yes.
So the DN is a 14, but you also have this -4 here, so you're technically at a 13,
Oh, damn it.
right?
Damn it. Forgot that. Curse you, rules person. Yeah, then I'm yeah, I got that then. And then we'll just kind of walk over here
Before it comes over for you.
Yeah.
And then do what?
And then go, hey, spinny thing that is not like this Ron thing? Yeah, Ron? Yeah, I think you said Ron?
Yeah, I probably should have used a different avatar for that thing.
You are stinky.
So you're taunting.
Yes, I am.
Successfully, no less. All right, vulnerable or stymied?
Stymied.
All right. And that draws you a card.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. Oh, even with the -4, you still hit a 10, which is your
Yes.
number, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You're done. Can Alistair and Takechi finish this in time?
That is a very good question.
Yeah, because with this timing, I just have to attack. There's no way I can. I was trying to see if I could help you in case, but there's adding another -2 for me is just too bad.
Yeah.
So
Just smack it.
I am going to all out attack it.
And
wait,
you're currently vulnerable.
You did add that, didn't you? You son of a gun.
You know, truthfully, if you can move away, this thing is a lot easier to hit.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
still
I
20 to the.
Yeah, but remember that dexterity 20 to get outside that spinning
that's
wall.
still up. I forgot about that.
Right. I need a. My dex is pretty low. So.
And mine is 2 points lower than what it usually is.
You guys got possibilities. You got this.
I do, but that's not going to get
But you're favored. It's stymied.
Yes, that is true. So I will do it again. I will. It's a 27 going to get me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim is doing some math.
5 more, yes.
Which wouldn't be enough. Because remember, you have to hit an 18.
Well, no, I need to hit more than an 18. Because
if you want to deal damage, that's correct.
Right.
I'd pick that up. Right? It's just too many of these penalties on you right now.
Yeah, problem is that they're just going to come right back.
Only if he goes first.
Oh, that's true. All right, fair enough.
All right, Takechi.
I'm swing on him and pyrokinesis the one down there.
All-out attack.
Go for it.
Well, I don't think the all-out attack will work with the pyrokinesis at the same time.
You're good. You're good.
Now remember, you have a -4 right here from being very stymied, so please remember to use that.
Yep. Now, come on now.
Yeah, it's not going to get there.
Yeah, I'm going to pop it.
Or?
Might as well.
Well, he'll hit the dodge of the thing down there, so.
Last roll's a 5. Where's it at? There it is. There we go.
Wow.
Yep, so you cover this thing in flame and it seems to ignore it.
I'm done.
What's that for the attack on the big one?
It's gonna.
Yeah. How'd you do on over here?
It's gonna be what, 2 less, so
2 less.
19 standard.
19 is the standard hit.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
But didn't you say you were all out attacking?
Nope, because I can't all out attack and do the pyrokinesis at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could. You just don't get the bonus on the pyrokinesis.
That's right.
That's true.
So the difference would
so
be.
that's a standard hit.
Well,
How much damage?
With the all-out attack, it'd still be a standard.
Yeah.
So it's only 14 points of damage.
Which is not enough. All right.
Pretty much.
3 of you, though, should pool cards, and let's see what happens.
All right, heroes first.
Spellcasting tests are favored. The heroes will go first, and after that, the villains will flurry. I think this is it. I think this is the last round.
Oh.
Yeah, this drama deck, by the way, is almost empty. You guys have run through this, the Cyber Papacy deck here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to reconnect here.
DN 18, but you got no modifiers this time.
That is correct.
Well, you're a realm runner, so it's only a 14, right?
14. That's correct.
I'm sure you're going to get it, or you'll roll a 1. Holy crap!
Okay. It is time for big gun. I'm going to pull out the big gun, and I'm going to try to shoot this thing.
All right, go for it.
Now, which one do you need? Does it be better for you to shoot? Is the question.
Well,
you did nothing here to that fire.
yeah,
I
correct.
think we need to hurt the big one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that's just the extra enemy running around. That's form 2, where instead of 5 little guys around, he's just one big guy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and he's not burping more out. So, you know, pros and cons. No modifiers.
Am I on target?
Hey, Takechi, you'll be happy to hear he's on target.
Good.
I am going to use this possibility here.
Yeah, I thought you might.
I
You have a
am
standard hit right now.
That is correct. No modifier. And last
Funny,
roll
Borya
was-
spent like the whole fight disconnected, and then finally it's like, okay, I got it.
Whoa.
Do you have a glory? Did one of the three of you have a glory?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay,
Woo.
four.
More glory.
Four glory.
I'm drawing a darn card. That's almost more better.
Wow.
And don't forget
Oh
the
my
possibility.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I suppose technically I'll put some down there for you guys.
So Borya shot the energy weapon.
You did at this
Yes.
thing. A 25, though, was only one bonus die.
That is one bonus die.
And that was with it up, by the way, that you did that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That is
So-
super duper impressive.
You
You
guys don't
you
have,
exploded lots of dice.
nobody has a coup de grace or anything, right?
Kudos. No,
No.
Sorry.
All right, so I only have one bonus die.
I'm afraid so.
So I only got a 3.
Yeah, you've hit it square on. It pauses for a moment. No coup de grace. That is so sad with that perfect roll. It absorbs some of the energy, transmits it to this guy who now turns and looks at you, Borya. All right. What have the two of you got? By the way, this thing here has gone away.
All right, throw your wad at it.
Yeah. It's still stymied. Takechi, Alistair, what you got?
Yeah, I didn't know if Takechi was going to try to multi-action to maybe interaction it to make it vulnerable for me, but
I mean, I can give it a shot. It doesn't hurt to
Good
try.
idea.
What do we got? Intimidate and maneuver. All right, I'll try and intimidate.
Really? Okay.
Well, I mean,
What's your taunt?
hold on. What's his? Well, the intimidate and the maneuver are both the same. My taunt. I'm untrained with
Yeah,
the six.
remember I told you earlier he's immune to maneuver? Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's why I was.
Yeah.
But
So
my,
I would look at the delta. Don't look at what's great for you. Look at the numbers themselves.
yeah, his intimidate's an 18, his taunt's only a 10.
well, I'll try it out. I got a 6 untrained.
I was
And
gonna say, what's the delta on yours between taunt and intimidate?
4.
And really, you're going to be pumping a possibility.
Oh, yeah, I will.
probably.
All right, so he's stymied, not vulnerable. So, shit, how's this gonna work?
All right. So what you got?
He got the 10 taunt.
Oh, okay. All right. I assume, Jim, that you're probably going to all-out attack.
Let me finish.
I
up.
am, but he's seeing if he can make it to be a good taunt instead of just a standard taunt.
Oh, okay.
17 was the last roll, so that'll make it a good. So vulnerable and well, I'll make it very
Yep.
vulnerable.
It
Since
stops
it's
and looks at you. All right. So if you go for it now with an all-out, Jim, you're looking at a +8.
Do you want me
That's
to
what I'm doing it.
do the difference in the attack? Let's see. The difference in my attack is a
He
difference
also
of
attacked.
5 points, so that'll only be a standard. So don't worry about it. So it gives you what you needed, at least I hope.
Well, favor that.
Hit it in the face.
Break it like you did last time.
Yep, and it's lower.
Can you use a second chance on that?
You are favored, right?
He already did the favored.
I already did the
that was-
favor.
we already did the favor. I didn't see the.
Yeah, and you don't have a second chance?
No, I don't have a second chance.
But you have something in your hand to trade for one?
No, because I just drew the card, so I have nothing in the pool, but I have possibilities. So
Okay.
it's the only thing I'm gonna. It's the only thing
Yep.
I can do.
Yep.
It can work.
Yep, and that's only gonna be standard.
Hold on. You need a 23 for good.
Yes.
Hit him in the face.
That gives you the bonus die you need.
Bam.
Ow.
All right.
There we go.
So this time when you finally hit it and the light begins cracking, it dereses, as does this.
And that was the last round of my bonus strength too.
It was about to flurry and come over, take you out, and then probably come get you, Alistair, after that. So he, as the one who waits to disappear, dereses, the glitches stop, the land of Nod reappears, and this holographic form is kind of replaced by another DNA strand, which you guys you're able to download since you are still connected, even though the two at the decks are. So that is your third piece of the Destiny map, which means you're probably ready to return them to the Delphi Council at this time. That, by the way,
was a really long scene.
Really huge ball breaker of a fight. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
By the way, if you try to run through the barrier and you fail, I just call this going through the barrier is dumb.
Yes.
Sorry, the attack roll is irrelevant. You just take the damage. Here you go. Going through the barrier is dumb. Take 22. Or somebody else can take 24. It's 18 plus 2 bonus dice. Just, that was dumb, and now you must be punished.
Yeah, but I was almost gonna think about having to do it anyway, just if people were starting to get knocked out completely. But if it wasn't ripping them out and trying to kill them, I was gonna be like, all right.
Yeah, and you guys got me down to only one GM possibility left, and it was probably going to be used to make sure Boria went good night or Alistair. One of you two is about, or both of you. At least Boria, maybe both of you. If I rolled a 1, then it'd be like, so sad.
I completely forgot about the avatar, and then once it showed up, I couldn't remember which one was immune.
Yeah, as soon as you did the fire, you could tell,
So
right?
I was just like, oh yeah, one of them, and I can't remember which one it was.
Yep. Which is funny, because you see his defenses, and you're going to be like, get him!
Right, yeah.
Oh, and look, a cruel GM would be like, no, he actually ignores fire. He doesn't take any fire damage. All right, damn it, I'm going to stab this guy. Goes right through the hologram. Apparently, he's able to glitch at the right moment. I could see how a GM could just keep describing how he's immune to everything and do it for a few rounds. But like, you know what? You guys actually think he might be immune to damage completely. So that's a very old school style for GMing.
Yeah, after the pyrotechnics, that was like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, it's a trap. Those defenses are too easy. It's a trap.
Yeah.
I wanted, when you had that super high roll, I wanted you to get the damage and take him out right there, because it would have just been the perfect ending to it.
So did I. As it is, Jim did all the damage.
I did. I promise you guys, I did not budge a single one off of these drama cards.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. I got really lucky with some dice.
You did.
Kraken forgot the first one.
Every time I check to see, I always basically roll a d20, and on the lower half, okay, let's see if you're on target. 11 up, you're fine. I kept rolling like 18, 20, 20, 17, 20 on those few shots. So the deck hated you, the dice didn't.
Yeah.
But it's here. You guys don't have any really big damage dealers. You do pretty good against most things, but against a thing with a toughness of 18 that ignores shock
and doesn't have any armor.
Yeah, it doesn't have any armor.
Because we have
doesn't have any armor. Yeah.
That's really where it is.
Yep.
It's like I could get up to 12, 12
Yeah.
plus 4, 16, I think is my base.
All right.
So now that you have the third piece of the map, you bring it back to the Delphi Council, and of course you're once again you're meeting Quinn Sebastian. We don't know yet how all these pieces work, but we believe when assembled properly, they'll lead us to the Forever City. This was supposed to be a step we took only when we were ready. Scattered pieces of the map mean nothing to a single civilization who found them, but civilizations that communicate and work together could unlock the code buried within. I believe that's what the creators, whoever they were, wanted. A riddle that humanity could only solve once we were advanced enough to leave our planet and united enough to solve our problems together. Well, yeah, we're not there yet, but the High Lords came along, and I guess they've accelerated that process a bit. It might take some time to decode the pieces of the Destiny map, but you've managed something pretty amazing, and we're all real grateful for your hard work. All right, let me see if I have a log sheet here. Obviously, there's the 5 XP.
Hey, Rod, do the glitch wounds go away? The glitch injuries, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
You notice I was waiting for a little bit there, right?
It looked like you were eating, so I was okay.
All right.
No, he was waiting.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to write the one for Chapter 5.
It's okay. You can always send it to us in Facebook or something.
Yeah.
I have good news for everybody.
What's that?
You now get to share my light perks.
Oh. So what would we share?
Anytime we're fighting supernatural evil, we all get to draw a card and play a card into our destiny pool. You all will also be able to add 2 damage with any melee and unarmed strikes versus supernatural evil. You all now, well, I don't know if the Born to Light, like if you can cast healing, you now can cast healing an unlimited number of times per scene.
Yeah.
And everybody can attempt to raise dead while I'm around.
Hey, it's good.
So as long as you're not dead, we can raise dead.
Right.
If you die, then we can't.
As long as he's conscious.
Yeah.
Even more, right?
I'm checking that wording, but yeah. It would make sense that it's while I'm conscious, but...
Right. I'm just looking a few things over. I'll have this for you in a moment. Not a lot of, hey, let me give you these cool things on this one. Right?
So after this, do we move to the Aurorian one, or is there another act of this?
There are 2 more acts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is only the
I don't
fifth.
know what you mean the Aurorian act. I don't know that you have to go to Aurorian.
No, I think he was referring to a Russian book, not act.
Oh, no. There are 2 more acts.
Okay, I didn't know. So.
Yep.
Yeah, he just wants to send us into horror sooner than we need it to be.
All right. So
I was also building, the character icon for that. So the character token. So.
So and that I know what the last thing is. I was like, what's that thing? I wanted to use the same phrasing I've used on something else, and I couldn't find it, but now I have it. All of a sudden, I remembered where I put it. So give me a second.
Oh, and it's just so everybody is aware, it's while you're within 10 meters of me.
Oh, okay.
So stay close.
It doesn't say anything about me even being alive or dead.
So
or conscious. It literally just reads, all characters within 10 meters of the character share the effects of any light perks any of them possess. However, note individuals with darkness perks gain the effects but can't use them. So sorry, Krakentor.
Okay.
So
What are you talking about? Krakentor, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna notice that really easily now.
so
Dragon Door, you know, I told you can do this. Yeah, I didn't want to.
so
That
Rod,
Totally delicious. Yes.
you got a message from Lunatic Dungeon Master.
No, I don't have that open. What's the message?
He said he's telling me I really need to give him the ability to mess with you because he misses you.
I mean,
It's Ronnie.
yeah. I mean, he's free to say whatever he wants there. He can mess with you all he wants.
I think he's more the perks with the bubbles is what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I've thought about that. And I can't come up with any good way to do it that makes sense, right?
Oh.
Because of the cards, the approved actions, and just all sorts of stuff. If I gave it a lot of thought, I'd probably end up with you can add approved actions to the line or something like that, for X amount of points, you could add attack or defend, or a huge amount, put down any, or for a small amount, just add one thing that's not attack, defend, or any, would kind of be the best interaction that they can give, because then it's I like it when you guys taunt. If someone taunts right now, they can draw a card. That's kind of the closest I get.
Think on it.
I don't know if that would throw off the balance, which is why I haven't ever done anything with it. All right.
Yeah.
So, did you gain the third piece of the Destiny map? Yes. Did any of you play the Wanted card?
I believe that was Takeshi.
So you'll put yes. None of you have the extra possibility. If you have the that Cosm card that doesn't get used, one of them says start the next act with an extra possibility. So you don't have that. That was the last thing that I couldn't remember. I'm like trying to go back and forth. So let me send this to you guys. Just a moment. Now that we've finished this one, we can probably finally get this listed up for others to play. All right, so this is Relics of Power 5 for this date. So that is now in the Zoom chat. All right, 10:08. We are going to obviously be going to a new, do a recall all. Oop, got those. And then for any of you who have less than 3 possibilities or who have more than 3 possibilities, go down to 3 and we'll replace the others in just a moment. In fact, let me move you to the start map so we can. Right? So if you have less than 3, you can, and if you're going to replace the ones you have, Cosm specific ones, just go ahead and grab them off this stack. That seems the easiest way to go, don't you think? All right, I am going to reload while you all do that.
I think my next light perk is going to be even more fun for everybody, though. My next light perk. Well, it's +1 spirit, so it's literally if you're within 10 meters of me, you get +1 spirit, unless you have a darkness perk.
Hey, if you can't behave, you don't deserve the gifts that you give, right?
That's it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Just that one's going to take quite a while because that one's going to be 17 points, so that's like 4 acts away from me.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Well, you know, I have a lot of perks.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
And I've bought 6 perks.
All right, so let's put you away. All right. I think you're probably all ready, if I had to guess. So it's 10 after 10. We haven't taken a break at all. And typically,
We've been at the edge of our seats with that fight.
I know. I'm trying to decide if it's a good idea to say, okay, let's go or let's pause. You're muted, Robert.
You've been saying a fair amount that you're tired.
Yeah, I always am. I don't sleep well, but mostly it's just looking at okay. So we have really because we take say a 5-minute break. We're looking at a 45 minutes left. And
I would say pause and then just start the next one fresh.
If you want, we can do the cards. You can get here's where you're going and do any requisitions.
Sure.
Right? Maybe we get some of the busy stuff out of the way.
That sounds good because sometimes it takes a little long.
Yeah, it sometimes does.
All right, sorry.
And this is kind of funny because it doesn't actually give the a box text for, hey, you're going here. But yeah, so let's give you some clue as to where you're going. So first, yeah, and what's worse is you're under glory. So draw 6 cards.
Oh.
Right?
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, if I need to reshuffle this deck, I will.
Okay.
I think I already did though. Yep. And let's also go ahead and share. Where's my Cosm? Oh, there it is. All right, all the way down at the bottom there. Go ahead, draw those Cosm cards as well. Something to look forward to, right? You've had some Cosms of just getting your ass handed to you, and now it's, all right, X6. Let's go to the Nile. As long as you don't have to go to Aurora for the last one, you'll be fine.
And I want to do something to go on and get it over with so I don't forget this time. I am doing prophecy.
All right, go for it.
And I'm not wounded. I think I've already set this so that it has so that 10 is what we need. So that will give me 2 flips.
All right.
Let me check my cards to see if I have. Wait. I'm going to spin the action so I can go to an outstanding. So I'll have three times that I could flip the line.
You know what I think we want to do? What do you think about changing your blue bubble to prophecy? I just did that on this token.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
That sounds fine.
Right? Since we're using the possibilities instead of using them on the tokens, does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
So, but don't you need to get to a 20 to have 3 uses?
He's not wounded 3.
I'm not wounded.
Oh, yeah. All right. Good point.
So
let me save this. I know I have to change your thing also, so give me a moment there.
Did you get the token in Discord?
I did. I just haven't changed it yet.
Okay, and I don't have control of this guy.
I know.
Okay.
Which I realized it didn't matter that you didn't since this isn't the one you wanted anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Now we do have to be careful. It's going to default to showing your 3 prophecy there.
right.
So you can go ahead, clear your shock.
Yes.
And you sent that to me in Discord, Dan?
Yes, I sent it to you in Discord.
Yep.
Because if I send it in this, it would mess up the cameras during the stream.
Yeah. All right, so give me a second. I'll finish that. Anyone have any requisitions that they wish to do?
Well, I'm always going to try for the boulevard, but
I do have
They
something.
really feel this is probably a poor idea.
yeah. Well, so far I haven't gotten it, so
They do think it's a poor idea.
yeah. It's going to trigger my PTSD really badly. So, yep. Somebody wiser tells the teenage kid, "Nope, you're not getting it."
Yep. All right, you can go ahead and drag Takechi out now yourself.
Okay. Where is he? There he is. There we go.
There you go. Happy?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
And we are going to the Isle, you said.
Nile.
Nile.
You will.
not Isle.
So
Nile.
the Delphi Council is going to let you know that they have a genetic engineering laboratory off the coast of China where they've been researching the Destiny map, which is actually used when you put those pieces together. It actually creates some sort of slime mold. It's a biotech organism that grows in the shape of the map of Earth. And at this one area, it kind of stretches vertically upward and pulses. And comparing it to a current globe, it points to what they are theorizing is an Akashian outpost, which is currently in the Aegean Sea. Now, there is an island called Santorini that apparently there had been an eruption there, 1500 BC, that destroyed most of the island. And, well, the Delphi Council believes that you're probably going to have to, you're going to have to be divers for this. They will give you the gear that you need. They think this map leads to, from what they can gather, some sort of eternity shard left by the Akashians.
Is scuba diving water vehicles?
So adventuring underwater, you can carry up to 2 air tanks because, you're in the Nile. No, it does not say that. Oh, and someone has a seaplane and will take you there.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... That's a 13 for a healing draught.
That would be successful.
Yep, yeah. So they are going to give you air tanks and comms and some diving gear. They have dive suits if you'd like. The dive suits do give you +1 armor, but you can't wear a dive suit and regular armor at the same time. So, yeah. I think we have some decisions to make, huh?
Sorry, I was reading cards. What was the last thing?
We can't wear a dive suit and regular armor.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
But do the air tanks that they give us, can we wear just the air tanks without the regular armor, or do we have to have the dive suit in order to use the air tanks?
Well, if you have the air tanks and not the dive suit and you go too deep, that could be a problem.
Okay. Does the dive suit have any armor whatsoever?
+1.
Okay.
Sigh.
By the way, since you're in the Nile, if someone shoots your tank, it will explode.
God.
Right, because everyone knows you shoot an air tank, it explodes and deals damage.
That is the Nile, yeah.
Right, in the Nile, yeah, of course, that's what happens. So, here's what I will do. Since we said we're going to pause anyway, I'll turn this whole here's how the stuff is going to work underwater into a little sidebar thing that you guys will be able to read before you're underwater.
Perfect.
I think that's probably a easier way to go.
Yeah, because the other thing I want to know is, like, do we have access to spear guns? I don't think that is a normal core.
I
think harpoon.
Spear guns, needle guns, anything which fires flechette weapons would work. Missile weapons, eyeless firearms don't. Otherwise, it's iffy. But I've seen spear guns before somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see it in the missile weapons underneath the Nile. So I don't know if it's in the regular.
Did you look in the core book?
That's what said. Other than looking in the core book, I'm looking in the Nile and I don't see it. It may be in the core book. What about my electric weapons?
Which electric weapons?
I have a bow and a sword. They're both electric.
Bow is not going to work because missile weapons won't. The sword, well, I mean, I'm sure the electricity and water won't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And we can get something that we can put an electronic device into in case we need it.
Oh yeah. You can get some dry, some bags that'll
some
keep stuff
Ziploc
dry.
bags.
Yeah. They want you to be successful.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, really. If we're underwater, I'm probably gonna be flash freezing everything.
Yeah. Well, the other question is, is there a dive suit with 4 arms?
They will adapt a suit for you. It may not be completely dry inside, but they'll adapt a suit for you.
They'll need
Well, if
to
that's the case,
adapt
I'll just
the
keep
suit
my armor.
for me as well.
What's that?
They'll
They
need
will
to adapt one because I have natural armor, so.
And I'm assuming cybernetics aren't going to be an issue underwater because they apparently, when they're installed to where they're not going to be a problem with water.
Shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, spells and miracles or other abilities that require on speech, that's going to be impossible when you have the breathing regulator here.
Yeah.
So, you guys can see fraught with difficulty.
We don't have the full face mask. We have.
Nope.
Moria is going to try to requisition a force field belt.
Go for it.
I wouldn't want to use that underwater.
You can see force field. He's fine, yes. Where's my persuasion? Oh, there it is.
Until that vacuum tube bursts.
What does the force field belt actually
it is used by an Eternium splinter, so. Aha! No vacuum tube. But I didn't get it.
No, apparently not. All right. Any other requisitions that we have before we pause?
I'm looking.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wait.
Yeah. Now we can roll streetwise
to purchase. Yes.
Purchase.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. So.
Wouldn't buy what?
Any of the Ankhs.
Yeah,
Okay. Because it's the
go away
wrong
after-
faith.
Yeah, I was gonna say they go away after like a week.
Yeah,
So
they're the wrong faith.
I'm going to suggest everyone buy a mask. It's only a 5.
Mm-hmm.
But it only works when you can buy it for free. I mean, you can buy it without rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Bear in mind, it's only working when you're not wearing other armor. But that's the armor part of it. It will protect your identity always.
Well, I mean,
as usual, only the largest bonus applies if the character is already wearing armor.
I already have a mask.
Technically, so do I.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I was thinking of the uncanny dodge.
Oh yeah. So, basically, if everyone gets a mask, we'll have a +2 armor, and everyone can wear the suits in case we go down deeper.
Yeah, this is true.
That is, Borgia's brilliant sixth mind has come up with that. So he will get the mask and must come up with superhero name. And then I assume that Spoot won't be coming along because I'm pretty sure Spoot is not happy with water.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult.
Yeah. You found Spoot's weakness. The cybernet and water.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it happens.
Alright.
So Borgia's buying a mask because he just can't.
Yeah, Rod, I will buy the mask, but I'm also wanting to buy anti-venom draught.
Always a good idea to buy anti-venom anytime you have the option, right?
Mhm.
Yep, that's kind of why I'm doing it. So that one's a streetwise.
Yeah.
That's also a 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the same. Nope.
I will try a mask because that just is funny.
The mask you can just buy, right?
Yeah.
Less than 10. Yeah.
Okay.
How much is it? Like $10 or $20?
Yeah, it's 10.
$10.
Then,
Yeah.
okay.
$10. Here's your mask. It really is $10 to buy material
Oh,
and hours and hours of your time cosplaying to get it to fit right.
that's right.
Oh. Now must come a superhero name for Borgia.
I guess I already have one.
Your emotions are not your mask.
No, I'm a cyber samurai.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we'll just put "the" on the front of that.
Yeah, there you go.
But you have to wear a mask, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yes, but does the mask that I already wear work, or do I need
No.
to buy a new one?
You need to get a new one. That's not a weird science mask. Now, you could say, well, I painted on my old one, and they're like, oh, well, that's different. Because clearly that's somebody else.
Aye, so I will go ahead and buy a mask as well.
So can we get like our scuba suits like the old Wonder Woman where she would suddenly get her Wonder Woman scuba suit? Since we have masks, can we get our scuba
Oh,
suits
you want
to match?
you can get two scoop. Yeah, you can do that if you want. I mean, you have a plane ride out there. Who is it? The pilot, I think it's Rex McMasters.
Mm-hmm.
Rex Steele, sorry. He'll tell you. Yeah, he'll absolutely. And while you're doing that. Oh yeah. So you're putting that together. Oh, that's great. Hey, you may want to slide that lightning bolt. Just have it go down the whole side like that. Give it a little bit more zig and zag. I don't think make people think you're peppy. So yeah, he'll totally give you pointers if you're doing stuff like that while he's flying you out to the Nile. Hey, you need to remember when you're in the Nile, everyone you meet is either a good guy or a bad guy. And if you're not sure, they're probably a bad guy. Just think about that. Oh, and in case you didn't know, things always go wrong. Be prepared for that. What else is there? Oh, the good news. When you knock your enemy off a cliff and they fall into a river, you can be sure they've drowned and they're dead. They won't be coming back. That's probably about it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking more that it kind of looks like Carousel from Logan's Run. The flames.
Okay. I didn't realize your character is
a pyrokinetic.
He's not that old.
No.
But you're going with that red and white. It's funny you said that because I think I watched that less than a week ago.
It's just once they get outside, I lose interest nowadays. Because I sit there and go, they're about to destroy an entire society that has no skills whatsoever to live outside.
Yeah. Sorry, these folks they're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never thought about it that way, but yeah, they are all gonna die. All those folks from Logan's Run are dead.
Yeah.
They don't even have fish
Plankton and protein from the
plankton
sea.
and protein from the sea. Is that Vincent Price, by the way? It sounds like
No. Oh gosh, it's not Vincent Price.
it. Sounds like him a little bit. Anyway, never know, folks, where the conversation's gonna go.
Roscoe Lee Brown.
Roscoe. Okay. I always thought it sounded. I'm like, it sounds a bit like Vincent Price. I don't know why, but I always thought it did.
So you said
Anyway.
the dive suit gives you a 1,
Yes, it is armor of 1.
and then the mask will give us the armor of
2. Yeah, and we use the 2.
You'd use the 2.
Oh, so you wouldn't use the dive suits. That's right.
Oh no, you still use the dive suits for the actual.
Yeah, we wear the dive suits to go down underwater if it gets too deep or too much pressure, but we're wearing masks.
Fortunately, in the Nile Empire, a dive suit is all you need.
Yeah.
You have a dive suit, you can go as far as you want, as long as you have a dive suit.
And in the Nile.
In the Nile, yes. If you're like diving suit, and you're all the way down at the bottom of the ocean in the Nile, you're fine. But then you cross out of the Nile, problem.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better hope you transform real quick and your suit gets better.
All right, so I have one last question for you, Roll. Rod,
What's
I
that?
have a scroll of water breathing. How long does that actually last for?
I don't know. It's in the book.
That's where I'm trying to find it.
It'll be in the Isle book. Is water breathing a cantrip? Water breathing might be a cantrip in Isle.
It's a cantrip.
So
Only an hour. Check. Okay.
Duration is 1 hour.
there you go. But does it let you do it on more than one person?
Range is touch.
I'm guessing the scroll is only on one person, but
Only on one person. And what's the skill that it uses?
alteration
Alteration what number?
10.
So do you have alteration 10?
I certainly don't. I'm asking if does anyone?
Yes.
I think that's who you give it to. Hey, this is my first will and testament, right? If my mask falls off, enact my will.
Yes. I can
Well,
easily
he's
do
coming
that.
to say goodnight, trying to hear what's going on.
I guess the question is can he activate it underwater?
Well, you have the only tonight. Sorry. We'll see. Not if he's wearing the thing. But if he's not wearing the thing, sure. Of course, that assumes that the entire thing stays underwater.
Sure, it does, but point is if all really starts to go terrible and we're all starting to die and you need me to speak, use this and then I'll be able to breathe the water so then I'll be able to speak my miracles.
Yeah.
Don't worry, as long as I get you all to the surface, I promise 3 or 4 of you will probably survive.
Yeah.
No promises, you. You know who you are.
Yeah, I don't think water walking is going to have a lot of effect here. So.
Can't do the mission.
No.
Cannot get into water. He's walking on top. What's going on?
All right. Well, I guess our requisitions are done. I think our purchases are done.
Actually, I want to requisition an inflatable raft just in case. I'm going to use it like an emergency escape pod. Just carry it down with me.
Yeah. What's the tech axiom on that?
I saw it. Hold on. Where did it go? Well, actually, let me just roll and see if it even starts to matter. Ooh.
Ooh, it might matter.
I'm gonna say I got it because I don't think it was that high.
19.
It was what?
Tech 19.
Okay.
Oh, Tech 19. Okay. Inflatable, but not auto inflatable. It's not a pull the thing and it.
Oh, that's
Isn't
what I
that
was
what
envisioning.
happened in Indiana Jones?
Temple of
Oh
Doom.
yeah, I guess he did have one in Temple of Doom. All right, sure, it's auto inflatable. Because as we all know, the Indiana Jones movies documented real events on Terra.
Yes. It's true history.
Indiana Jones movies are a semi-authoritative source for Torg games.
Mhm.
Only the first three.
Yeah.
After the war.
Oh,
Not that I dislike the movie. I don't hate any of those 4 movies.
I'm sorry, there's 4.
Yes, there
well,
are.
have you heard about the 5th?
Yeah, there's a fifth one.
Look, Jim, I don't care how bad it is. You have to count Temple of Doom as an Indiana Jones movie. And I went with that because it's the worst of the 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Disagree with you on that, but you know.
You guys are allowed to be wrong, especially when I'm about to run 2 more acts for you. But no, because believe it or not, the aliens and stuff, all that sort of thing, fits within pulp.
Mm-hmm.
It totally fits. There are a lot of lame parts, but there are a lot of lame parts in Temple of Doom as well. And at least the Temple of Doom is just.
Well,
Now-
you had.
I'm sorry. As soon as he got in the refrigerator to survive the ground zero blast, that's when I lost.
That is so pulpy.
Yeah.
That is so pulpy. And that's why I'll be honest. I watched that as someone who's like, hey, I'm gonna write something for Torg at some point for the Nile Empire. That movie works. On every single level, it is super tropey, and if you think of that as a Torg Nile Empire movie, it works. It absolutely works.
You know, there's a 5th one.
They are in the middle of making one. Yeah, I heard he had injured himself, so hopefully they're still making it. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, Rod, you're going to say that there's more than one Highlander movie.
There can be only one.
Exactly.
And they're remaking one of that too.
I know.
What? Did I what? No, I wasn't sure who bought them.
You want one?
Sure.
I don't really like them.
Okay.
Oh, and they've remade Candyman. I don't understand that.
Oh, and then the other thing with Temple of Doom, it's just not great. Now,
Well-
Raiders of the Lost Ark is an issue in that, and we've all heard this spoiler, I assume, that there's no player agency in that movie at all. Right? Lehman's nodding. It's well known. Wouldn't have mattered what he did. Everything was going to end up the way it ended up, regardless of what he did.
Well, Temple of Doom, you did have, Kate Capshaw playing the victim, the perpetual victim.
Who was that?
Kate Capshaw, she was the singer.
Oh.
So it's the only time you had the female second being the perpetual victim.
I didn't like her character.
Well, I mean,
she just so whines and complains and the whole time.
but I think that's one reason a lot of people don't like it is the perpetual victim.
Yeah, maybe.
Because even though she was evil,
Was she?
no, in the 3rd movie, she was at least competent. The spy.
Oh. Yes. Oh, yeah. Schneider, Dr. Schneider.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought she was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I was the next man. I'm the same as the next man. I was the next man. All right. All right.
So we're good for tonight as far as the game's concerned, right?
I think so.
I think so. Yes.
I mean, I'd like to thank we have the new viewers the first time here. I just think they came in about the time we were discussing Indiana Jones. So
Well, that's because you guys are about to have a style adventure next week, right?
Yeah. So yeah,
Yes.
we may end up having an Indiana Jones one. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here next week at 7 o'clock if you want to come back and see what actually happens with us.
If you think about it,
And
it
in
is
this case-
Indiana Jones. Pulp looking for an alien artifact.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, are we going to have
It is the
a
fourth
James
movie.
Bond incident in next episode?
What do you mean?
Where the bad guy gets filled with air and just shoots up out of the water?
A Thunderball episode.
Or whatever. I can't remember which one it was, but I know
No,
there
no,
was
no.
one.
You're
Oh, there are a few of them.
you're not going to Pan Pacifica. You don't have to worry about that.
No, Okay. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Was it? It's a crit official. We'll be back here Friday night for some Rime of the Frost Maiden 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Sunday night 7 o'clock for some 5th edition homebrew, and then we'll be back here next Wednesday for our little Nile adventure in the Relics of Power.
Yep.
Act 6.
Act 6.
I now have to come up with a title for our episode.
What's that?
I now have to come up with a title for our episode.
Yeah, and stay tuned on Tuesdays for social media because Mike likes to put out what we call a Torque Hype Tuesday, and they're always pretty hilarious. So before we go any further, I would like to say thanks for joining us. Check out our other shows. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please remember that golden rule. And I don't mean the one Rod likes to use, that he's mouthing now. No, I'm referring to the one where treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.